So happy last time that it now finally started using my old avatar, and now it's just made me blue again. Gutted. So it looks like I'm just destined to be blue forever, which means you lot are all destined to be blue forever. So it all works out, doesn't it? Hello everybody, how you all doing? What day is it? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Ah, dearie me. Oh shit, I ain't muted the tele. I can hear my voice. That's terrible. Oh my god, quick, stop. Oh, for that, that's awful. Don't like it when that happens. I know I'd forgotten to do something. I know.
Go by DeleteLaws.com and get my Indestructible Trifold. I have a new version of that Indestructible Trifold out right now. It is absolutely badass. Listen, the new trifolds are out. Now you carry your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance right in the slip on the trifold. And then right above it, it says, Officer, everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. And then you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. So go get that Indestructible.
Unless silly. Oh, shit, sorry. I was trying to pause it, completely went wrong. Yeah, remain silent unless you're Tilly Castro, but yeah.
Registration, proof of insurance in that slip below. And it's on DeleteLaws.com. It's a $7 download. The price ranges from $5, a little bit for inflation. And then the Indestructible Trifold is $30 and it'll ship to you. And they start shipping on Tuesday. So thank you.
No COVID, exactly. On his website, it doesn't call it indestructible anymore. Hello, by the way, yeah. Hi, Madda. Hi, Eric. Hi, Rampage. I think I said hi to everybody else in the chat earlier, didn't I? If I didn't, then I apologise. Oh, yeah, I've had a weird ram, so am I. Unfortunately, I'm half bottled down, but yeah, man. It's making me sleepy and all. I'm tired today. Hope everybody's doing good. Where's he done? No, fucking hell, he's not done, look.
I appreciate it, and I want you guys to have those in your car. Make sure you carry them everywhere you go. I'm so excited. It's so cool. The new trifold now has a plastic slip right below the Fifth Amendment, and then it says, I'm not going to answer any questions. I don't.
That is exciting. That is proper exciting. I understand now why he's so excited.
Consent to search and seizure. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. That's where you put your driver's license, your insurance, and proof of registration. First thing, arm goes up, filming. Second thing, other arm goes up, visible. Let me see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance. Grab my laminated card. You now have the steps. Don't mess this up.
The 30 pulls Indestructible Trifold even has a pocket for your license and registration for you to hand to the filthy copper. Get it from DeleteLaws.com.
Who was that talking? What Australian has he managed to rope into this? Oh my god. Chili's hair will eventually make him 6 feet tall. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, $30. And he's excited because it's got a little plastic wallet on it. It's very exciting. Hi, Delete Laws. How you doing, mate? Exciting. It's exciting, people. It's exciting. I said something to do with a radio interview, but maybe I won't be able to hear it properly because I've changed the voice in because I can't stand Chiller. So I don't know. If we can't hear it properly, I'll have to go to the body cam footage. I think I might have deleted the original of this. We'll see. Hi, Conspiracy.
I said to this person, I talked to this, what I teach these people. Yes, Kevin, I have. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a one-sided interview. I'm confused. I don't understand. We can't hear it. And I keep fucking it up. Sorry, I'm trying to turn the volume down so I don't have to keep pausing it. I just keep going wrong.
I'm on a radio show today, and I talked to this, I don't really give interviews. It's not what I do. I don't do panels. I don't do interviews.
You liar. You've done loads. Or you've done a few. That's how we fucking all know Lauren De Lagoon or whatever stupid fucking name is. You did an interview with her. You've been on panels before. What are you lying for, man? You don't go you don't do them anymore because you get destroyed. So we get it. Yeah, you don't do them anymore because you get completely ruined. But fucking hell. Hi, Norfolk. How you doing, love? Hi, Timo. I like that. Spanner time.
So I said to this person, as long as it's not, I'll tell you a little bit of my past and how I got to this point and what made me this way.
Hi, Matthias. I don't know. He could be attempted. He looked rough that last video. Last time I was on live, I've been dead lazy this week. But I looked at a video and he was completely unshaven. He looked quite weird. It made, some blokes, they're unshaven, it's quite nice on them. But him, he just looks like scruffy as fuck.
But I don't want to get into, I'll just tell you there's some things that are off limits that I'm not going to talk about. And that's what I told him, and he was totally cool and said, cool, I just want to know what your backstory is. And so I said, cool, I'll tell you what the backstory is. And so I actually just did a segment for like 5-6 minutes. Oh, is that right? Is that right? Send me that link, Phoenix District. Send me that link. So.
Oh, he has, Natasha. He's aged a good 10 years in the last year, easily. Hi, by the way.
Yeah, I just, I don't do a lot of, I don't do interviews. So if people ask me to do an interview, it's DJ Itchy.
Holy shit, fuck. It's not a boomer. How are you doing, mate? Wait there. Let's quickly do it like that. Can't believe I'm still blue. Honestly, I'm really not pleased about this. There we go. How can you digest this much chilliness? It's painful. You have a strength that I don't. Because I'm hard. And also, I change his voice, don't I? So it makes it more tolerable. That's the one. That one. Work.
The best thing you can do to help me is help yourself. Learn your rights. That's why I put together an online store when I first started doing.
Oh, I like silence and deadly, but that's fine. Hello, mate. Hi, Colm. How you doing, mate? Hi, Sven Monkey. How you doing? So I know we can't hear the radio person very well, but we can hear Chili being ridiculous. So let's listen to what he says.
And since I started, I have grown it from an ebook to a poster to a trifold, and everything that I put out to doing this.
Well, sorry, right, I just fucked that up. So he started with a store. So how does an activist just start with an online store? That is what he said, wasn't it? Sorry.
The best thing you can do to help me is help yourself.
Bullshit.
Learn your rights. That's why I put together an online store when I first started doing this.
Right there, that's it. Right. So when he first started doing this, he put together an online store. How is that doing your whole activism thing? I know that's not a real word, by the way, but you know what I mean. Like, surely the activist side of it should have come first. The actual actions, or at least like. A lot of discussion online, videos, something like that before you make a store. So the first thing you did was a store so you could make money instantly. That was your thing, yeah? Yeah. Got it.
And since I started, I have grown it from an ebook to a poster to a trifold, and everything that I put out. By the way, if you can't afford any of my products, I also...
Hi, Tad.
Give them to people digitally. So you can take the trifold that I sell for $30 or for $7 for a download. And if you can't afford it, I give it to you for free. That's how serious I am about you learning your rights. It matters to me more that you learn your rights than if I make a dime from you. I don't care.
Bullshit.
I want you to know your rights. That's what I want. You go to deletelaws.com. If you got the $7, you pay $7 for the trifold download. Otherwise, you get the $30 one. And if you can't afford either one of them, you go to the inquiry tab and you say, hey, Chili, I don't got $7. I'm on fixed income, or I lost my job, or I don't have any money. And I'll send it to you 100% for free. We send out hundreds every week because I want you to know your rights. That's what I want. I want you to know your rights.
So at this rate, he's been going for over a year. So there's thousands of trifolds out there then. Thousands of people with trifolds. How come we haven't seen one single example of it working? Not once. Not on video, not even somebody telling the story. We've never seen anything. Weird that, innit? Hi Joe, how you doing?
So, well, man, I definitely take you
Yeah, hundreds every week. He wouldn't lie about a thing like that, would he?
You want to share what's coming up for you? Yeah, I don't want to be the one laying out, but you decided.
It's very green, that green ballot.
More about
What?
me because I haven't decided which state I'm going to run in just yet. I will publicly announce which state I'm.
What a wanker. He's made me choke on my whisker. He's going to tell radio people that he's running for governor. Oh, my days. I mean, because we know that that's bullshit, but this person on the other end of this radio fucking interview call thing probably completely believes it. It's, and though, I haven't decided what state yet. The state that you supposedly live in, you fucking dickhead. The fuck?
I'm going to run for governor in, but until one of us gets to executive power, we're going to live in a police state, prison state, death state. Nothing will change. You're going to get a lot of lip service from citizen review boards and city council members, and all these people are going to say it. But the truth is, unless we get rid of Terry versus Ohio, unless we change, so police go to what's called POST. It's Police Officer Standards and Training. Right? That's what it is. It's standards and training. Peace officers. I said police. Forgive me. Peace officers standards and
Fucked up.
training. And then what happens when the coppers graduate from peace officer standards and training? They magically become law enforcers. How does that happen? Well, because do you want to join and be called a peace officer, or do you want to join the force and be called a law enforcer? And so when I'm governor of the state, the term law enforcement will be banned.
Okay.
There's not a single law enforcer certificate anywhere in America. Matter of fact, in every state in America, they have to go to POST, Peace Officer Standards and Training. And then they graduate and they become law enforcers.
Oh, shit,
and then
sorry.
they get Terry versus...
You telling Natasha, come back here to Ohio and run, jerk. Absolutely. Gotta remember the pause faces, Don't forget, Isaac.
Ohio, which means they can walk up to you and say, I'm suspicious of you. And who's the guy investigating you? Some douchebag from high school who couldn't get laid. Or he was the captain of the football team and his glory days are over.
So the coppers are some douchebag from high school that couldn't get laid, or the most popular lad in school that got laid all the time. So basically, you're saying that police officers are like just normal people then, some were popular, some weren't. Some did well, some didn't. Some went to college, some didn't. A bit like you, ain't it, Sheila? Some just, etc., etc., etc. Some aren't men, by the way. Some are female. Just bleh.
His focus. I mean, I want people to come out. Please step in with delete laws.
It really is, isn't it, Pete? Hi, by the way. Major projection. I bet you he thought that it seemed like that. So that's why, after saying you were some fucking loser at high school who couldn't get laid, which is what he was, that's why he then said, oh, you were the captain of the football team. Because he thought, shit, I don't want to make this projection look too obvious.
This man works to protect your rights. It's definitely much needed out here these days. Once again,
I think we're not. I'm used to it, haven't we, Rattius? This one, yeah, is the female voice, because when I did Chipmunk, couldn't understand him properly. There's a goblin, and there's a few, but they're not always easy to understand. And I do sometimes like to hear the bullshit that he comes out with. So I'll go through. Next time I go live, I'll go on the voice changer thing and show you all.
Say the Castro, delete laws with a Z. Well, thank you for coming out. We're going to get into a little bit of it. Okay. You want me to stick on the line here, or are you going to go? Yeah, wait a second.
Axel, you're back. I've missed you. How are you doing, mate? Did you enjoy your days off from that? I hope you did.
As you guys know, he's a radio show. He plays music. I can't play music, so there'll be no music playing on my side. Let me see what he's got going on over here.
Yeah, apparently he's on radio.
I don't hear anything, so maybe they died off, but I literally was having a kid's day today, playing with the kids.
You're in Germany? Oh, wicked, I'd love to go there. My father-in-law loves Germany. He's been there a few times. He really likes it.
As you guys know, I can't play music. I'm doing good, Brian. I'm doing good, dude. Thanks for the super chats, guys. I didn't see them come in, but it looks like Todd and Chevy. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Super.
Oh,
super
bless you. I
nice.
can
really
imagine you're
appreciate it.
exhausted.
I'm
I'm really glad you're here,
I
though.
literally was just taking a kids' day today.
Obviously, I
was just
understand if
spending
you can't
time
stay
with
for
the
long.
kids.
It's nice that you're
I'll show
here.
you what I was doing today.
Hi, Lisa.
I was just playing with the kids today. That's all I was doing. Jeff hates pigs.
Somebody let him play with the kids, man. That's crazy. Don't corrupt the children. Stay away from the kids. Leave them kids alone.
Entire room, one dedicated room to teach constitutional law scholar. Like, I have just dedicated myself to make sure that you guys are educated, because it's one thing for me to walk around and let ace these pigs, but really you need to be able to do it. And that was my thinking, is that I need to educate others to be constitutional law scholars. So it's like,
Surrender Monkers, bro. You're an old bastard. But I'm sure he's still amazingly handsome. And happy belated birthday.
No, Randy, I have not won any I have not won any lawsuit yet. I do have several lawsuits going right now. I sued Las Vegas Metro Police Department for $5 million.
Yeah, but you sued loads of other people and they've gone nowhere. So forget about that for now, because at the moment, you know, that's very, very early days. And obviously it's going to go nowhere. But you've sued all these other people. Why don't you talk about those ones?
$5 million. I just sued them last Friday for $5 million. So, yeah, I haven't won any money yet. So.
Oh, he bought a new pair of red glasses, Axel. I guess he thought it was part of his image or something.
Let me kill the speaker on. Let me kill the speaker on this, just so I can hear it, so my stream doesn't get.
You too can be a constipated law scholar. Absolutely, because you can go to constitutional law scholar. You can learn constitutional law scholar. You can't be one. You can just learn it. What? It's like you can learn fireman. You can't be a fireman, but you can learn it. You can learn teacher. You can't be one. You can just learn it. Yeah, man. It's rather tedious, Axel. Gotta start lots where the stupid shit comes out with now and then. And also, I'm trying to get through this body cam footage and I need something to break it up. There's fucking loads. I didn't really think, the last lot of body cam footage, I did not think for a second there'd be so much. It's ridiculous. There's loads and I've only got through one video.
I only met one cop.
They've got like 6 more to go through. They're not very long, all of them, but fucking hell, I can't be arsed.
Even he said that they decide who's allowed to give interviews. So it's just we're just living in this despotistic.
Oh.
You know, YZ Gaming, I've met good retired cops too. Anytime, Jay. Thanks for coming by. It's just, you know.
No, I haven't really actually properly got it. I was fucking about with it the other week, so, and I've been lazy since then. I was fucking about with it at the weekend, and I've been lazy since then. And I've been watching. What am I watching? I'm watching something. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'm binge watching Vikings again. So yeah, I ain't been paying any attention to it. I'll look at it again eventually, and we'll see. I kind of like the whole pint glass idea and whatnot. So, hi Lillian, how you doing, love?
People don't understand.
You are learning, super serious commentator. Yeah, exactly.
The like button. Everybody hit the like. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Get on with it, man.
No, are you talking to me? Hey, how you doing? Hey. I'm alright. I know you should be some music. I got a couple of your songs.
No?
What you doing? Where you from?
I didn't even realise I muted that.
My name is Alicia. I'm a music artist. I'm from New Orleans, but I reside in Atlanta. And, yeah, I'm just a creative person. All my music really comes from, whenever I think of like. Yeah, you're gonna lose me there. See, this is the reason why I don't do panels, because as soon as you start talking about, like, you know, this girl, she does her music in New Orleans, and all the power in the world to her. I hope that she stays on her path. But for me, I was thrown off my path. I was an actor in Hollywood. I was booking everything. The cops no-knock raided my house in 2002. It sidelined me for 2 years.
You were fucking manufacturing a date rape drug. Don't make out like you were innocent. Fuck me, but you won't mention any of that shit, will he? This is fucking disgusting. What a wanker.
When I got back in the game in 2004, all those casting directors who were in love with me were no longer.
Yeah, because they don't like people that manufacture fucking date rape drugs. If I'd been arrested, right, for shoplifting or something, and it was to feed a drug habit or something like that, yeah, and that's on my record, and maybe the court insisted that I go to drug rehab thing, yeah, that's there, it's on my record, and so then people that want to employ me and shit, I don't know whether they definitely could, by the way, because I don't really know properly, but let's say they could see that, yeah, then they wouldn't want to hire me because they wouldn't think that they can trust me. And a drug addict shoplifting is nowhere near as bad as you manufacturing with the intent to supply a fucking date rape drug. Fuck me.
So they ruined my career. And so, get into it. It just, people don't really know. That's why I'm writing a book, because I want people to really understand the reason why I know that cops are scum. The reason why I know prosecutors are scum. The reason why I know lawyers, most of them, are scum, is because I've gone through the system several times. I went through as a kid, I went through as a young adult, and then I went through when I was 27 years old.
He's got no responsibility, has he? All of them things, it was completely innocent. It was everybody else's fault. It's not his fault at all. It's fucking disgusting. Winds me up. What's up? What time is it? Yeah, one of them might be. The one that the pub will be open, I think. Didn't have open until like 9. The other one's closed at about 8:30, I think. But I don't know for sure. But yeah, they're still open at the moment. Why, you gonna buy me some more whiskey? Because you love me. See how you are?
Every time I've been through the system, it's full of scummy people doing scummy things. And those are people who are highly educated. Prosecutors, judges, attorneys. They're scum. You literally have to be a scumbag to serve the criminal injustice industry. And, I saw an interview earlier today, and I'm going to air the interview. Annie, family court judges? Family court judges? Just so corrupt. They want to steal your kids. They want to steal your kids and pretty much sell them to another family. It's horrible. It's horrible. And the reason why, let me explain to you. So if your kids get taken, then I go and I'm going to be an adopted family for someone who's lost their children. I want to help kids, so I become an adoptive parent. Well, that means then I got to pay the state for their workers to come out to make sure I have a fire extinguisher, make sure I have a back door, make sure I have an app.
You know what, get fucked. Right, so the government are taking children off people just for no good reason. It's all corruption and it's all for financial gain and whatnot. Get fucked. You literally know nothing. Fucking idiot.
Make sure I have food, make sure I have all these things in my home. But what are you doing? You're paying someone's salary. So when I sign up to be an adoptive parent, for those people to come out, I gotta pay. I gotta pay them. So we're literally paying people to steal children and give them to other people. Now, as somebody who went through the system, I was a kid who went through the system as a foster child. And let me tell you something. It's horrible. For the kid, unless your parents are severely beating you, it's better to stay in a slightly damaged home than to pull the kid out of a home that he's not being severely abused. So, I think that it is such a crock. It is such a scam. It is such a scam. They're just stealing people's kids. They're just stealing people's children. That's all they're doing. Let me call back into his radio show in case he was counting on me to fill airtime. I want to make sure that he wasn't counting on me to, because I know that when you do radio shows, Block Talk Radio. I just want to make sure he wasn't counting on me to cover 15 minutes or 20 minutes. This is part of the reason why I don't do interviews and I don't do panels. Because you're working for somebody else, essentially.
Hiya.
Rights On. What's up, Rights On? I saw your latest video. I got to look into that guy's kill. But that guy's murder. That guy's murdering. But I'll take a look at it.
I won't listen to a word he was just saying for the last 3 minutes. So, I don't know. Did he say it good? I highly doubt it.
I was just spending time time with the family today. Everybody hit the like button. Take a second, take your finger, reach down. There's 155 people in here. Hit the like button. It'll just take you a second. Hit the like button. Just take 1 second. Just take a second. Just take it. Just hit the like button. Just go do the like button. Like button. Like button. Lori, what's going on, Wisey? Hit the like button. It'll just take you 1 second. It tells YouTube that you enjoy what you're seeing and that you're into what we're doing over here. I like Chevy. I like.
Chevy's a gimp.
It's so funny. You know, there's people that they make their living by being a parasite and attaching to an alpha male or an alpha.
Oh my fucking days, the hypocrisy. There's people, they're living from being a parasite. He has just said the words. That's just mind-blowing to me. Alpha male, get fucked, you fucking... Oh.
Female. They make their living by attaching to somebody who's a leader, and they're parasites. You couple people here, right? But the thing is that if I turn and face them and put my energy into
Hi, unlocked, how you doing, mate?
them, they crumble like molded cheese every time.
We've never seen anybody crumble at your presence, at your bullshit. We've never seen anybody do that, Chili. Stop lying. Fucking hell, you got enough videos. Everybody can see that's bullshit.
Because if I turn and face one of these people who's just a scumbag, loser, troll, they crumble to dust. You guys are about to see a couple. It's happening right now. It's going on right now behind the scenes. They crumble.
Going on behind the scenes is exciting. Oh, bye, Bob. Take care, mate. Thanks for being here.
Mercy. Mikey.
Oh, Vampiro, I don't think I said hi to you. Hello.
Todd. What's going on?
Nobody likes her. Nobody's going to answer the phone to you. Nobody likes you, Chile. You ain't got no mates, you smell. Stinker piercing, you ain't got no mates.
Yeah, I don't think they need me here. They're talking to other people.
Yeah, same here, Sue.
That's right, Alan.
Oh, hello, by the way.
Okay, Todd.
I don't know, boy. Somebody crumbled. I'm still trying to work out who. Somebody crumbled like cheese. Fucking, I've lost count these. I've got no idea now. It's been just, I don't know.
It's, I want to get coming up.
Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe he's borrowed it off his sister or something if he's still in Vegas. I'm not sure.
Indeed. Thanks for having us. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a radio show that I agreed to be on, and I really don't like doing interviews or doing shows. I just don't like it, as you guys can see.
Absolutely, Phil. Absolutely. He's definitely hated internationally. But he's not, because he's alpha, and people latch on to him because he's so alpha, and he's just alpha and stuff, because he's so alpha. So, alpha. You get me, bruv? Proper alpha. Don't you forget it. Everybody hit the like button, look. Oh, he says it's only got 4. I hope he's got more than that. I hate when he does this. Amateur.
I just turn on my live and want you guys to hear exactly what I'm saying. So I just think that anytime someone has an interview with you, they can cut
Oh, that's how I am, actually. I hate everybody equally. But I definitely have a special thing for Gilla.
that interview for you to sound however they want you to sound. And so for that reason, I mean, they cut my videos to make me sound like I'm not. So that's why I don't do interviews. I don't.
Who? What? Who cuts your... What? Really? Because, I mean, I show your whole live streams. I'm sad like that. I show the whole thing. If you were on a panel, I would show the whole thing. Stop lying, Chile. Stop fucking lying. Everybody can see that you're a fucking liar, that you're full of shit, that you're a loser. It's fucking pathetic, bruv. Sort yourself out.
Radio shows. And plus,
Oh
they
my
often will put you
God.
on a panel with someone that you just completely disagree with, that says stupid shit. And then I have to correct that person live on the panel, and then they're mad at me. I did a panel in the beginning of last year with some dude who's a scumbag who I'm suing right now. But I did an interview.
Josh. No? Maybe? Think that might be Josh? Hi Simon, how you doing? But he's about to say he did an interview, so I'm not sure.
On this guy's channel, total scumbag, fat ass.
Yeah, Josh, definitely Josh.
And I'm not fat shaming him. He just
Definitely accountability for all, 100% it's gotta be. And he's not fat shaming him, but he is. So yeah. I'm not fat shaming anybody, but he's fat. You know what I mean? Shit! No, it can't be Team Skeptic. He's just called him a fat ass. Team Skeptic, skinny as fuck.
no, he's a piece of shit. But
I forgot about that, and that's a good point. I mean, that could have been considered an interview, couldn't it?
but now I'm suing him. And then the guy goes after me and he goes, no, but if you don't feel comfortable, just point it at the ground. And then I gotta correct him. No.
I don't know. J.R. Warren never interviewed him. J.R. Warren got in the way of him and did try asking questions that he just completely ignored and didn't acknowledge. I really do think it's Josh. It's got to be Josh. He spent a lot of time with Josh and he did do a lot of talking with Josh. So
No, that's wrong. Don't tell people to film the ground if they're scared. Film the face of the pig. And so that now that guy hates me. He doesn't talk to me. He's unsubscribed.
that's so funny. Oh, people 69 in the chat. That was just so funny. You forgot to laugh.
So funny. Look, there's only so many actual real leaders in the world. There's only so many people who have the brains and can build a team and can lead. There's so few of us. There really is. And so you have to just be bold, because otherwise we're going to continue to be led by the son or daughter of the most recent politician or the son or daughter of the richest guy.
I've never had tapas. I don't even know how you say it properly. I might have just said it wrong. I have no idea. Hello, Helmut. Helmut Cock. Love your name. It's excellent. So, whilst I'm blue, everybody else gets to be blue too. I can't believe I'm blue again. Honestly, that's actually really pissed me off, considering it worked last time. I had an actual avatar last time, and now I'm blue. So yeah, there we go. Oh, for fuck's sake, you don't need to keep doing that. Pain in the arse. My phone doesn't realise that I'm a super serious professional commentary channel.
Of the richest guy who spends the most on the campaign, and that's who will be the leader that will then go to Washington and go, stop and frisk in Louisiana? Yeah, let's start stop and frisk in Louisiana.
You know, it probably smells like, yeah. You know, when I used to go raving, we had this club in Leicester called Die Hard. I've mentioned it before. Anyway, so the ground floor was like happy hardcore music, and it was great, and it was banging, it was big on, all this, that, and the other. And downstairs, though, there was like a basement thing, and that's where the techno was. And I swear to God, yeah, you know, if you went in there at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, it was misty and the walls were wet and it was just pure sweat. You was breathing it in, you was leaning on it, you was sitting on it. It was just sweat. It smelled of it and everything, but for some bizarre, and upstairs didn't smell much better, to be fair, because when you go raving, you just literally just dance for hours, and it ain't just simple little dances. It's, you know, you're jumping up and down for hours and hours and hours. I mean, it used to open at 10 o'clock and used to close at 7 a.m. And yeah, so I have decided, this is official, yeah, that that's what Chili's car smells like, and it's definitely what Chili's t-shirt smells like.
Like Senator Kennedy out of Louisiana, who says, time for stop and frisk in Louisiana. We've tried everything except for stop and frisk. No, douchebag, you have not. You have not. You have not tried everything. That's simply not true. So, you know, we just keep on putting in the son or daughter of the last politician or the richest guy who's got the most money that can throw their billions into the pot. So then they're your leader, the guy who's the billionaire.
Custard Factory, that's a wicked name, that is.
He doesn't go to Washington and say, you know, there's this unconstitutional racist law created in 1968. We need to get rid of the idea that, and by the way, all proactive policing comes from Terry.
Oh, I missed it, Leland. Sorry, I've been binge watching Vikings again, so I'm sorry, I'll catch up eventually.
Versus Ohio. You can't proactively police if you can't engage with someone unless they're breaking the law, Terry versus Ohio allows these filthy pigs to walk up to you and say, oh, I'm suspicious of you. I'm proactively policing this area right here. I saw you here and it's late at night. So let me see some ID. And then that starts the back and forth. I don't have to give you my ID. Yes, you do. You're now being detained. For what? I'm suspicious of you. Who are you? I was a high school dork. I was the school shooter, but
Didn't none of you ever go to Helter Skelter in Milton Keynes? That was fucking the best rave ever. Or Pleasure Dome at Inglemells, like, you know where Fantasy Island is? They used to do raves there. My first big rave was there New Year's Eve when I was, I'd just turned 15, I think. I mean, no, I might have just turned 14. And, oh, it's banging. But they ended up, a couple of years later, they ended up fucking stopping raves happening there because a few people died, which I'm not, you know, that's terrible, obviously. It was like from ecstasy and that. So, yeah, they lost their, they lost the ability to be able to do raves there, but they were very, very good raves. I saw, you know what? I saw Boy George there because he used to do house DJing, didn't he? So I went to I went to illegal raves in Wales. Well, no, the New Age travellers that I went with were in Leicester, and we went to a quarry in Wales, and then we got kicked out and just escorted over the border by the police back to England so that we weren't their problem anymore, and we ended up in woods. It's all a right haze though, because ketamine will do that shit.
I didn't have the gun to do it. That's who the cops are today. The school shooter of today are the cops. Because they got bullied and picked on, or they were the captain of their football team. They didn't get to go play at Alabama. We saw.
Like I said, did we already hear that? So he's just repeating himself now. So we're not even halfway through and he's already back onto, yeah, okay.
In Oklahoma. Who was that pig? Who was that pig? What was that pig's name? He raped all those prostitutes. He was the high school football stud. Then he went and played at Oklahoma State, and then he became a pig, and then he raped all those prostitutes.
Right, so that's so if you're a high school football star and you decide to become a copper, then you're definitely going to go out and you're going to rape loads of prostitutes, and that's the way he puts it across, ain't it? That's how he puts it across. That's what's, you know, this one person did something, one person who was this and who was that, and that's it then, just tarnishes the whole fucking lot. Shut the fuck up. Oh my days. The last one I went to was an old gun club. Oh, the old gun club. Someone had been growing weed in there. Then cops nipped and then we had a rave there. That sounds wicked.
They found the DNA of the prostitutes on his zipper. On the zipper of his pants. And you got cops
Well, I'm sorry, but you just said that he raped them, yeah? So obviously, there's just... What point is he trying to make? Yeah, Natasha, you know what? You know, if he was saying this shit to any of us, that's all we'd have to say, innit? Yeah, but chiller, GHB. Yeah, but GHB, chiller. GHB. Fucking hell, Dreamscape. I never went there. My ex-husband went there, though. Me and him split up temporarily, yeah, and he went and stayed with his mate, and he fucked off to fucking Dreamscape. And then we started getting all the, because they send you shit each month through the post, and he started getting them. And I swear to God, yeah, each time I was like, you telling me you didn't go to Dreamscape? I never went to Dreamscape. Well, why do we keep getting this? And eventually admitted it. And that's my Dreamscape story. I never got to go there, unfortunately. So, yeah. And nearly killed Carl Cox, didn't know that? Fucking hell. Oh, my current husband, I think he went to Fantasia. Wicked, eh? Good old raving days.
Let him out of jail. Holtzclaw. His name was Holtzclaw. That was his name. Someone got his name.
Oh, well done, Dermot. Yeah, you got it. Hi, mate. How you doing? Forgot to say hello to you. Pause faces. I keep forgetting to do it. I was trying to make a habit, weren't I? And I missed a really good one earlier. I pressed play and realised it as soon as I fucking pressed it.
Time I did. I remembered at the same time you and I started.
Hi, Logan. How you doing?
SVG got arrested today? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we gotta get him out. He can't stay there. I know he has his own...
Who's been arrested? Who's he talking about? Oh, I'm not allowed to ride a motorbike. My husband doesn't know. He says he'll take it off me. My dad, he's always adamant that me and my brother couldn't have motorbikes either. I quite like them, but I don't like riding them. I like to be a passenger, sort of. It depends on how I feel. So good luck. I hope that gets sorted and you get one. Best I've got is a push bike. And I sort of stopped riding it over the winter, and so now I'm really not used to it. And I tried riding it again the other day, and I just couldn't be fucking bothered. It just knackered me out. Far too well for.
So, Yeah, he can't stay there. We gotta get him out. They both got arrested?
Right, who's been arrested? What's going on? Who's been arrested? Because I was not listening to him properly at all. I was reading the chat and talking to you lot because you're so much more interested in this cunt. Let's be honest. And he says they've both been arrested. Oh, wait there. Oh, shit, yeah, I saw something about that. SGV's fraud to friends allegedly intimidated. Do you want to have a look? I don't know what I can find about it. Squad up. Let's break up this chili fest for a little bit, eh? You know he ain't no fun. Dummy Kruger. I bet Dummy Kruger's covered it, innit? Because he's wicked. I loved him. He's amazing. No? Wait, what? Has he not? Who's covered it, people? Let me know. I ain't giving any of these fucking auditors. Oh, there is. Happy days. Thanks, Dummy. Totally new Dummy Kruger would not let me down, and I assume you all subscribe to him. If not, then why are you not subscribing to him?
Welcome to the Dummy Kruger channel, everyone. Today's video takes us to the Living Word Assembly of God Church located in Chino, California. On the scene today are SG.
Sorry to interrupt, yeah. Are they auditing a church? Is that what they do? Because what the fuck?
News First and Pito Libre audits. These two enjoy spending their Sunday mornings going to churches around California, hoping to provoke a confrontation with the congregation members rather than spending time with family or friends, gardening or yard work, or running errands preparing for the upcoming week. As they set up shop near the entranceways of these churches, they like to speak loudly with fake Middle Eastern accents and pretend to...
Oh, that is them. You know what? I can never remember their names. I fucking hate their guts. Hate them. They disgust me. And it shocks me that they have people that are subscribed to them and that watch that shit because it is so offensive. And it's fucking awful. So yeah, I didn't realise it was them. Oh, God, if we get to see them getting arrested, though, it's all good. Fucking wankers, honestly, I can't fucking stand them.
Speak Arabic or Persian or Hebrew or another language similar to those mentioned. In my opinion, it is a blatant example of ignorance and offensive stereotypes towards the people of that area.
Hey Leland, don't worry about that, love. I wake up and see that all the time. I keep going from this account to that account to fuck it. Don't let it bother you.
The video today will cover the arrest of SGV and Pito Libre, followed up by their bond status and charges, and finally ending with about 20 First Amendment auditors being trespassed off West Valley Detention Center property. Let's dive right in. You got a mother, my friend.
See, Chili doesn't even know then. He doesn't even know these people, does he? He doesn't even know what they do. But straight away it's like, auditor's been arrested. We've got to get them out. And he does not give a shit about what they've done or what they do or how despicable they are. I mean, he's got the audacity, yeah, to accuse the Las Vegas police of being racist and racially profiling him and accusing him of being on drugs because of his race. Yeah, because you're white, we think you're on drugs, mate. Yeah, you know, because you're so white. You're dead white, so yeah, you're on drugs. It's fucking ridiculous. And so he's doing all that about race, but he's gonna. We've got to get them out. We've got to get them out because they're really important. Fuck off.
Inshallah. Shalom Allah. Shalom Allah.
That's the whole of the fucking internet, Colm, to be fair, isn't it? The whole of the fucking internet is the downfall of society. But it's also brought the whole, made the world smaller and brought loads of people together. So it has its ups and its fucking downs, don't it? It's plus and it's minus. Like life. One thing I do like about the internet, yeah, is it never fucking forgets. I like that because these cunts out like fucking cunts. And then it could be like 20, 30 years where they're a bit older and they've got grandkids and shit like that. And all this stuff's still going to be out there. So yeah, fuck them.
Very good. Inshallah. So after about 15 minutes of repeating actual gibberish, members of the congregation finally approached him and asked him what was going on.
Same here, Eric, same here. So, Two auditors come that go around. They pretend to be they pretend to speak Arabic, and they just harass people. And they've deliberately gone to a church on a Sunday to harass people and pretend that they're foreign. So wait a minute, I've got to say hi to my granddaughter. Hi. Sorry. Yeah. So that's what we're watching at the moment because they get arrested. And if they get arrested, it's definitely worth watching. And it breaks up the chili fest a little bit, doesn't it?
How you doing?
Without a problem.
Morning.
Shandu Shalarka, Inshallah Shandu.
Understand?
Shandu Shalarka Hamar, everything Shandu
Yeah, it's definitely bedtime, Timo. She's just been shot with her mum though, so she's going to bed now.
Shalar.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Alamala Kalam Shandu.
What? What's up? Wait, mum found the key.
What's the problem over it?
What's up?
No problem.
Oh, Raka Hamar and Shandu.
What's that for?
What's the problem over it?
Are you serious? I went down there for what though? I just wanted to look
What's
at
the
what it
problem
was.
over it? Tell me everything.
Can't bother what kind.
We don't know why you're here, that's all.
That is problem?
There's not a problem, but we don't know why you're here.
Oh, not problem over it.
So then talk to us. What's going on?
That is the problem. Do not get close to me, my friend. I do not like closure here, my friend. Very good. You keep your distance. I am not messing with you, my friend. You do not get close to me here.
I wonder. Does he think he's doing a fucking like a Borat thing? I don't know, I said Borat. You know what I mean? I always forget Sacha Cohen Baron, Sacha Baron. You know what I mean, don't you? Yeah? Ali G. I don't know whether you Americans know Ali G, but we do, Brits know him. Right, Ali G. He's brilliant comedian. Very good. Can be offensive, can take the piss or this, that and the other. But, you know, it does he normally does it to expose hate groups and whatnot. And so, pretty cool. This is not what they're doing at all. And don't get me wrong, as I've made it very, very clear, I am not religious in the slightest. Raised Catholic, not religious in the slightest. I'm very, very atheist. But I do respect people's choice to be religious. So I would never do this, ever. I would never bother people outside of church on a fucking Sunday. That just blows my mind.
Keep your distance. This is first and final warning, my friend. I will tell you. All you get is one warning, my friend.
Don't even get that.
Okay.
Oh, it is already given, my friend. You are too late.
You get no warning.
Oh, it is too late. You already give me a warning.
The last clip I played here may have been what led to one of SGV's charges. More on that in a bit. Let's see that from a different angle because the man really didn't get that close to SGV.
This is final warning, my friend. I will tell you. All you get is one warning, my friend.
You don't even get that.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is already given, my friend. You are too late.
You get no warning.
Oh, it is too late. You already give me a warning. It is too late. You gave me some
I am definitely super serious, yes.
warning already. You already calling crybaby somebody here. Oh, my friend, there are two gentlemen here. Please call me. Help me. I am going to shoot my pants.
Shortly after this, the police arrive on scene coming in pretty hot. We'll be looking at Pito Libre Audit's angle, and even though it sounds a little scratchy at times, it gives us the best audio for when the officers are giving their orders.
Oh my God, Carry On films are fucking awesome. Awesome. You Americans, have you ever seen the Carry On films? Because I know Monty Python made it over the war. But flipping hell, Carry On films were just... That was the days when it just... I mean, they're before my time as well, but even I know them and like them. They were great. He was in Sweeney Todd, I think. Wait there. I think he was. Yeah, I'm sure he was. But he's been in loads of films. He's actually a very good actor, but he's and he can play really good parts. So yeah, great. But to me, he'll always be Ali G. Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh, shit. Hurry up, my friend.
Mad Julie and shit like that, innit? Oh fuck! Sorry.
Cars right there.
Erica. What's your problem? Over here. Come over here. Let's get up, my brother. Come over here. I am not. Chino Police Department, you're being detained. Come over here. What is problem? What is law being broken?
You've got EastEnders in America. I never knew that. That's actually fucking wicked. Oh, that's great. I never knew that EastEnders went that far. Although I knew BBC was over there, though. I didn't know how much of BBC was over there. So Rita, Sue and Bob too, that is a great British movie. Absolutely. A bit of a fucked up British movie, but it's very, very good. Ain't that the film where the song "We're having a gangbang, we're having a ball" is from? We're having a gangbang, we're having a ball, we're having a gangbang against the wall.
Yeah, look at these fools.
Shit, I just remembered gangbang means a different thing in America, doesn't it? Over here, it means an orgy, by the way, just in case you didn't know.
You're in the brown shirt, I need you to come towards me. What's the problem?
You couldn't really see it from that angle, but the officers on scene come with weapons drawn. Yet these, quote, freedom fighters are still keeping up their act and not knowing how serious the allegations are.
Come here. Yes, come here, friend.
Surrender Monkey, my dad used to call it Dead Enders and Corporation Street, and he used to take the piss out of me and my mum for watching it. We used to watch Neighbours and Home and Away as well. Two amazing Australian series. So yeah, I say amazing, we don't watch them anymore, but yeah. Yeah, I know, gangbang has a whole different meaning over there, sorry. But over here, it means an orgy, so that's why that song's funny. So yeah, so just remember that it means an orgy, yeah? So we're having a gangbang, we're having a ball, we're having a gangbang against the wall. It's fucking funny.
Yes, come here, no problem. What? What is the problem? For what? I do not understand.
Hi, Leanne, how you doing?
What has happened here? What has happened here?
This is one of them situations, yeah? This is one of them situations where I've said it before, where it blows my mind that they have the confidence and the audacity to go out in public and act like this. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm quite a shy person. I don't find talking to people that I don't know very easily. I don't find talking to people that I don't know very easy. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Like, and stuff like that. So, and just the fact that they've got this confidence and fucking sheer audacity to just go out and act this way is just mind-blowing to me. And they've got guns drawn and they're still doing it. And we all know that this is absolute bullshit. We know that for a fact that they are not fucking from a different country and all this that and the other. It's bleh. It's so offensive. What you doing, Kat? Sorry, Lisa, absolutely. Keep up appearances. It's fucking brilliant. Mrs. Bucket is bouquet. Absolutely fantastic. Father Ted, legendary. Absolutely legendary. Irish Dean's got a picture somewhere of him and his missus against there's the wall and a bit of grass, and then there's the house, the Father Ted house in the distance. He posted it years ago though, so I don't know, it might be hard to find, but he definitely has. Blackadder, wicked, and hello, I fucking love that. Can you remember the way the copper used to talk? And oh shit, what did he used to say? The copper used to fucking talk well funny, didn't he? But my head's just gone dead. Very funny, anyway, just brilliant. Mrs. Bucket, bouquet.
Stop. What is problem here? What is the payment for?
That's it, good morning. He was well funny, I really liked it. If anyone mentions it, I'll take my spanner out and beat myself to death with it. I'll just give over. My husband don't like it though, so I'm not allowed to watch it anymore. I am really, by the way. It's just he won't watch it with me, so I just realised, sometimes to come out with shit like that, yeah, and it might make it sound dodgy, and it's not that, right? He won't watch it with me, so that's what I meant.
What's the investigation? What's the problem? Explain it. Relax. Illegal behavior, my friend. That's fine. I will talk to my lawyer.
Did any of you used to watch? I know this is like going from we're just talking about comedy programs, but you just put mind off. And yeah, I sort of used to watch that, but not very often. I used to watch Taggart though. I used to watch that religiously, and then back to comedy programs. I used to watch Rapsy Nesbitt with my old Scottish granny, and I loved that. Rapsy Nesbitt was great, and I used to watch Taggart with her as well. She really liked that. And that was a very good series. And what else? What else? What else? There was something else. I can't think what. Yeah, there we go. The Bill. Did anybody used to watch The Bill? That was good. And yes, team, that's how I used to speak, wasn't it? I got some good news. Very strange.
So after SGV News is cuffed and a taser removed, they order Pedo Libre audits over as well. And he, of course, continues the act, even after he sees what just happened to...
London's burning. I used to love that. And Soldier, yeah, made me want to join the army. I loved it. And I ended up going to Army Cadets for a bit, but then I went to Air Cadets. And then I wanted to join the RAF, but it sort of never happened because then I discovered raving and whatnot. So I blame music. It's always music's fault. There we go. And yes, people born before, what did you say? It was at 1990. Don't realise that women actually do have pubic hair, and they actually grow hairs under their arms as well. It's shocking, isn't it?
His buddy.
For what reason? On what reason? What crime commit?
Really, Mark? Fucking hell, that's wicked. I might have to try that one. Because I ain't seen them for years. Robson and Jerome. Wicked.
What does that have to do with me? I did not call. They called. What do you mean? What is problem?
Right, Colin, we'll stop just for you, mate. I'm sorry. What about Rapsy Nesbitt, though? What about Still Game? They're good programmes. You name one. Fawlty Towers. I've never watched Fawlty Towers properly, you know. I know that it's really, really good and like really, really like cult classic sort of thing, but I've never watched any of them properly. I just went to yeah, but I loved it. It was great. So Air Cadets was wicked. I wish I'd stuck to it, but you know, hindsight and all that. Lovejoy, fuck me, I forgot about Lovejoy, and he's doing well for himself these days, isn't it? That's, you know what, I still to this day I can never remember his name properly. So when we watch John Wick and all that, oh yes, what's Lovejoy doing now? But that's how I am. He's just Lovejoy. That's all he is. He's Lovejoy. Hi, sweet. How are you, love? Hi, Masconic. How you doing? I don't know if there's anybody else that didn't say hi to. Bergerac, I know it, but I've never seen it. So yeah. Well, I think Colin's about. Oh, there he is. No, he's alive. I was about to say. I think he's about. Mrs. Brown's Boys is wicked. That is absolutely. Do you not like that? And Dad's Army was great. Absolutely. So Dad's Army's awesome. They made a film about that. I mean, they made a film version of that a few years ago. Any of you watched In-Betweeners? In-Betweeners is really fucking good. And the tall lanky one in Betweeners, he played one of the characters in the Dad's Army film. It's actually a quite good film. I liked it anyway. I never understood what Dad's Army was, sort of thing. I can remember my dad trying to explain it to me when I was a kid, and I didn't quite get it until I was a lot older. Red Dwarf is very good, absolutely. Oh dear. But if any of you ever seen In-Betweeners, though, yeah, there's the one where they go out on a boat and there's like a crab line or something over the side of the boat, and they pull a fish up, and they all freak out. Oh my God, there's a fish. And Jay, the dickhead one, who always pretends that he's done everything, he's like, get rid of it. No, what can we do with it? Something like that. And they go, well, we can eat it. I ain't eating that. It's been in the sea. Where the fuck does he think fish comes from? So, yeah, there we go. That's completely keep interrupting this. I apologise. That's enough. You're a bad influence, a lot of you. Leland, drop the link for Grifters, please, and then everybody else can do it as well when they get time.
The results after this arrest were quite stunning as the entire West Coast auditing scene jumped into action, making their way to the detention center for approximately 7 hours. The first clip we're going to take a look at is none other than Sheep Show, aka Born Again.
Sorry, Dummer. Hi, Garth. How you doing, mate?
I recently covered the arrest and conviction of Sheep
shit.
Show. Check that
Sorry,
video out in
Dummer.
the
Sorry, Dummer. Hi, Salah. How you doing?
description. The auditors were getting inundated with trolls in the
shit.
comment section.
Sorry again. Hi, Nana. How you doing? I'm sorry. I keep interrupting, Dummer. I'm going to try not to interrupt him for a minute. Let's let him talk.
Sometimes referred to as trolls.
And I may come back
Goddamn
live in a little
trolls.
bit. But every time the trolls come in and fuck it up. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to end this stream and I'll restart another one in a little bit. The trolls did what they wanted to do.
You created us, you trolls, by enabling their bad behavior. You're not the good guy, and you're not their friends. If I was a cop, I would hate every single freaking auditor or free press troll. It's like you make it worse for them. It's like the Streisand effect. You're trying to protect them, but you're not protecting them. You're making it worse for them. You're just the stupidest people on the planet, and you're not good people, man. You're evil people. You spend your days. Listen, you don't get out of your house and go out and risk your freedom or risk your
Sorry to interrupt you. I think I'm in love. Who is this man? I've never seen this clip before. I love him. I love him. That's awesome. Look at what he said. Look at what he said. Listen to what he's saying. Wow. We need more people like this, man.
your treasure or risk your blood or risk your sweat to stand for anything. You sit in your house in your freaking underwear. Most of you are in your mom's freaking basement, and you stand against us who are out here doing stuff, trying to make America a better place.
Comment on the sitting in my underwear part of this statement, but how exactly is doing this
Your mother, my friend. Inshallah.
making America a better place? I'll hang up and listen.
I got a problem with stupid cops, and I got a problem with
Oh, I thought he was having a go at auditors. My mistake. Sorry, I misunderstood. I honestly thought he was having a go at auditors. What's he doing then? He's having a go at cops. Because it sounded like he was having a go at auditors, didn't it? So, maybe it's just me. I have drank a bit of whiskey, so it could just be me. But honestly, I thought he was having a go at auditors and telling them, you're being twats, basically. You're not helping. You're not changing anything. You're causing more trouble. So, I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood. We'll see. Why is it right? But seriously, yeah? This is more important. This is very important. Stop wait a minute. You need to stop scratching the sofa, yeah? You've got a perfectly good scratch post out there, young lady. Ain't you? Pack it in. Let's tell the cat. Why is there a geezer like laying on the floor? Please explain. Seriously, yeah? There's a bloke laying on the floor. What the fuck? Yeah. It was the dude dry humping the ground, exactly. What's going on? Oh, dear. Is that what the cat said to me? She's looking at me as if to say, who the fuck are you to tell me?
control. Stupid, fake ass, unpatriotic American trolls. You're the worst, man. You're the worst. You're the bottom of the barrel. You are just freaking, I don't even know how to describe you. You are true leeches. You sit in your house, you download our videos, and then you do the exact same thing that you accuse us of doing. You're trying to get clicks and views off of our work.
Exactly.
You're trying to make money off of what we do. We come
But now I know he's an auditor, yeah. I absolutely adore the fact that I make a little bit of beer money off their work. I love it. I love it. It makes my fucking day. Every month it makes my fucking day. Every month it makes my day. Every month it makes my month. Every day it makes my day. Because, yeah, they go out and walk about and harass people and make themselves look like absolute fucking cunts. And then I show it on my channel and I make a little bit of beer money each month. So, yeah, happy days. Fuck you, you fucking cunt. Can't believe it, honestly, yeah. It sounded like he was fucking talking sense, didn't it? Sounded like he was saying about, you lot creators, the trolls and all this and the other. That's what it sounded like he was saying. How did it flip? I don't get it. I'm well confused, but fine. Clearly he's not an okay person. Clearly he's a dickhead. And I said I was in love with him as well. I hope my husband didn't see that.
Out here, we sacrifice our lives, our freedom,
What?
our family. When I went to jail, my wife was at home crying her eyes out. You freaking trolls, you're celebrating that. You're saying, ha ha ha, that's funny. They should
Absolutely.
have given you 90 days. They should have given you
Are you
30
back
years.
again?
Well,
that time?
my wife is suffering.
Jolly
Why
good.
does she have to suffer?
Maybe she's suffering because of your long-ass diatribes you always seem to go on. But reflecting all that,
Yes,
how is
alright,
the
that's
fact
right.
that you went to jail for interfering in a crime scene the fault of internet trolls?
Eh? Really?
I didn't do anything unlawful. It's not my fault you trolls are stupid and you can't read a statute, and you don't understand case law, and you can't read a freaking penal code. It's not my fault. You trolls are the lowest form. I can't say anything bad enough about you guys. Stop sitting in your house, in your underwear, downloading our videos.
Who is it though that is? Sorry if Dummy Cougar just spoke. Yeah, I was talking to my daughter and my granddaughter. Who exactly is he talking to? Because I've literally got no idea. I'm actually quite clueless.
For clicks and views to try and make a buck off of our work. You stand for nothing. All you do is stand against us.
Did you say something?
I made him go in and he got vodka for it.
Really? Tell him I said thanks anyway. Yeah, it's whoever he's talking to is saying that you know you trolls, as we call them. Wait there a minute, it's got close door. Oh, eat up. Rats can fell over. The cat's out the living room and I'm cutting her out for a bit because she keeps scratching the sofa. Bollocks. Yeah. So. It's, you know, you trolls do this and you trolls do that, and you're down in your mama's basement and you download our videos and you do this and you make money off them, blah blah. But he's outside at the moment, so he's talking to somebody that's outside. So who is he talking to? Because clearly that particular troll isn't isn't in the mum's basement. So I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah, that's right. You tell them, my little round bearded friend.
Oh
It's
yeah, did we
obviously
find out who the bloke
trolls,
is on the floor?
judge,
Who's the bloke on the floor? We need to know.
prosecutor, and jury are the ones who cannot read and understand a statute quite like you can. All right, moving on from Creepshow, let's take a look at the final few minutes that they were at this detention center. After multiple verbal confrontations with others in this center, the watch commander finally moved to trespass them off the
It's family, innit, it, Colm? I'll tell them. I'm going to have them about it after all. How dare they?
property.
I want to go home and enjoy my biscuits and gravy.
Exactly, Eric. What if we don't? We don't have basements. Some people have cellars, but not many of us have basements. I certainly ain't got a basement. So yeah, so where is it that I live? Maybe I live in my mama's wardrobe or something, maybe. I just don't know.
You got a man with a man with a boat on Monday.
That would be great, Logan.
She said that we're causing a disturbance, that they're going to try to issue everybody a trespass in the public lobby.
For public property?
There you go.
Brian.
Right. Just saying, Leland, yeah? Biscuits and gravy sounds ridiculous because to me, biscuits are like, you know, digestives, shortbread, fucking Garibaldis, cookies, fig rolls, ginger snaps. Not ginger snaps, ginger nuts. All that, right, they're biscuits. Now, we do not have them with gravy. We have them with tea and coffee. Yes, because you odd Americans call them cookies. I have no idea why. Now, I was told that your biscuits are a bit like, I don't know, some sort of like a bread thing. So, makes no sense. Absolutely crazy. You need to sort yourselves out, let's be honest. Biscuits and gravy just sounds terrible. Just sounds awful. It's like a scone. What the fuck we have them? We would never have them with gravy. We have them with a bit of butter and a bit of jam. What is going on? The world is losing its mind, I swear. Well, I'm gonna ignore the fact that you beloved Americans do not understand what natural biscuit is, I'm going to ignore it. I'm not going to hold it against you, I promise. Yeah, I know I'm insulting the whole of the South. I apologise.
Ryan, come on.
You should all just say in like all together. You should just say "bless your heart." Because I watched that. What's his name? Ben Brainerd, and he's from Florida, and I really like him. Yeah, and he's really really funny. He does the at the table with all the different states, and he's quite funny. And he says there's them condescending terms that they say in the South, and "bless your heart" is one of them. It's not actually like it's not a compliment, is it? It's yeah. So yeah, all of you can say that to me if you want. I don't mind. Talking of sausage gravy, yeah, I had a beautiful meal of sausage, mashed potato, and gravy yesterday, and it was so nice. Don't get dinners like that so much anymore.
So you guys are being ordered to leave at this time. You guys are interrupting our facility operation.
Is that what you do, Garth?
That's the problem. The person came and gave a verbal threat in front of all of them. We addressed that. We addressed that. Okay.
Is gravy with a sausage in it? That actually sounds pretty awesome. That genuinely really, really does. That sounds pretty cool. I like sausage. I like gravy. I actually like food. I'm just not a big fan of cooking it. So yeah, I'm not very good at cooking. When I was a kid, we had all these poor dinners, and every single dinner involved some sort of potato item. So whether it was potato made into chips or fries, as you poor Americans call it, or mashed potato, or whole potatoes, chopped up, and then there'd be like peas or mixed veg, and then there'd be some sort of meat, and most of the time it'd be sausages. And my mum never even used to look to see what the ingredients were on them sausages. And sometimes because we grew up poor sort of thing, so we were really, really skint, she'd get the cheapest sausages, because you got to feed your family, and when I got older and started going shopping with her and started looking at the ingredients, like, Mum, can't buy these sausages, yeah? Sausages are supposed to be pork. These are 60% chicken bits, so no. And so, yeah, but that's the food I grew up on. Trainspotting, Spud, I loved him in that. Trainspotting's a great book. Yeah, I will talk about British programmes, British films earlier, Trainspotting. And also Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, which I mentioned the other day, Snatch, awesome.
He gave a verbal threat, and that was the reason why the people walked out. And we addressed that. Okay, you see the problem. You see the problem. Listen, you're saying cause a disturbance. He can't cause a disturbance if you want to calm it down. You're gonna because I say so.
Hear me though, man.
Right, I'm with that. She gave you guys love. You guys back here. We're gonna calm.
Come on.
See you guys later.
Come on, man. Ryan. Rayo. Listen though.
We'll pick it up right now.
Hey, shut your mouth. We know how to pick up after ourselves. We're leaving already. Shut your mouth. We're picking up. Shut your mouth. You already did one thing. So shut your ass up.
Of course, he had to take the opportunity to berate the officer for asking them to simply clean up after themselves. Once again, they were there for 7 hours. They even had pizza and drinks delivered to them courtesy of...
That is, sorry to interrupt him, but that is fucking mind-blowing. 7 hours? What is... Do they not have families and friends? Or fucking... Even online friends? Do they not have people that they, can sit in the comfort of their own home and have a cup of coffee and talk to people online? What would possess somebody to do that shit for 7 hours? That actually just blows my mind. So, dear me. A giant Jaffa cake. That actually sounds wicked. I like Jaffa cakes. Just throwing that in there.
One of their viewers, leading to trash being strewn about. After quite a few more really heinous comments that I'm leaving out of this video, they finally leave the property. Okay, let's move on to their bail amount that led to a massive e-bag, followed up by the actual charges.
Really? Is that what happens? They pay them to stay there? What is wrong with these people? Oh, that's honestly, yeah, that is what bothers me. It's one thing that my mind is blown by these frauditors, but my mind is actually more blown by the people that watch them and that contribute to it, that pay them to do this shit. It's like with Chiller. Every time he gets, if we're ever watching his live, if he goes live whilst I'm live, every time, if he gets a super chat, my heart sings, saying, oh my God, these people are sending in their money. It's fucked up. Hi, Jackie, how you doing, love? Oh my days, what's the world coming to, eh? What's the world coming to? It weren't like this in my day. Sound like me mum. Shit, yeah, I was already on YouTube, weren't I? What knob? Wait a minute. Sorry, I know it's completely interrupted Dummy Kruger, but it's because I need to do this. Please don't play it. Turn it down. I won, look, I got it before I had my own voice. Happy days. There we go. Right, where was I? Oh shit, yeah. Sorry, Dummy. Turn the volume down.
The heinous comments that I'm leaving out of this video, they finally leave the property. Okay, let's move on to their bail amount that led to a massive e-bag, followed up by the actual charges.
So, like I said, you guys,
Sorry, let me just change that. That's better.
SGB and PLA, they're both like
Amount that led to a massive e-bag, followed up by the actual charges.
Nope. What the fuck are they filming for? A fucking potato?
So, like I said, you guys, SGB and PLA, they're both locked up. They got charged with, PLA got charged with a $30,000 bail, and SGB got charged with a $50,000 bill. 10% of that, you know, is $5,000 and $3,000, so a total of $8,000 is what we need to come up with. But we got a discount from a bail person that's only asking us for $6,000, just in case. $6,000 and $6,000. So, you know, we got a $2,000 discount. So please, you guys help.
Oh my god, and I bet you they do it. I bet you they get it. And there's me trying to scrounge together £6 so I can get a little bottle of whiskey. What the fuck? Or fucking having to borrow 20 quid here and there so I can buy my gas and electric, that kind of shit. But here's these cunts that are out there getting themselves arrested by being absolute twats and then begging people for that much money, thousands of dollars. That really pisses me off.
So, if you guys, you know, support us, $1 helps, $5, $20, whatever it is, you guys. Just, you know, we need your guys' support this time. I mean,
do you know what I could do with that kind of money, yeah? I could put a deposit down so that I could rent a bigger house and I could sort it out and I could pay the first month's rent and put the deposit down, all this, that and the other, and I'd be able to buy new furniture and all sorts. So I'd be able to do so much with that money. And these cunts are just going to raise it just to hand over to a bail bondsman and just... Oh, honestly, I'm not fucking happy. Disgusting people.
I got 400 of you in here. Everybody donates $1. Fuck, that's another $400 right there, you guys.
There's nothing quite like a good e-begging sesh. Adding to that, when you are such a good customer to your local bail bondsman that you receive discounts, it may be time to rethink the way you like to spend your Sundays. Just a friendly observation. And that's a really high bail. There was a lot of incorrect information floating around YouTube in regards to their charges because Riverside County Accountability said the following.
Damn, the signal right here sucks. What are they charged with to be so much? Well, I can tell you guys the charges. PLA got charged with obstruction of religious service, and then SGB got charged with obstruction of religious service, criminal threats, and I am guessing brandishing a weapon for it to be that high.
It turns out most of that was incorrect.
Exactly, Kovar. You could pay off your rent for most of the year. It's big money, ain't it? It's big money to a lot of people. That kind of that money is huge to me, and I know that it would be to a lot of other people, a lot of you. It's so insulting.
The official charges were not released until this morning, resulting in a delay of this video. First up, we have Pito Libre. He was charged with conspiracy to commit a crime. In California, conspiracy is charged under Penal Code 182A1. Conspiracy is defined as an agreement between two or more people to commit any crime coupled with an overt act in furtherance. Any crime includes both felonies and misdemeanors, which are defined and punishable by any law or statute within California. And these are the elements of conspiracy. To prove a California criminal conspiracy under PC 182A1, the prosecutor must prove the following elements beyond a reasonable doubt.
Bless him, doesn't he, Natasha? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's fucking how life is for a lot of people nowadays, ain't it? Everybody's struggling. Everybody's skint as fuck. It's fucking shit. And then these wankers go out there and get themselves arrested, and then will potentially raise six grand, man. 6 grand. I've literally never, ever had access for that amount of money ever in my whole life, and I'm 40. Not once. The most I've ever had access to was 2 grand. It's madness. It's so fucking, it's so wrong. It's so annoying. It's just not fucking right. Yeah, exactly, Leland. Oh my days, what the fuck? What's the world coming to, eh?
You intended and agreed with another to commit a crime. At the time of agreement, you and another member intended that some or all members would commit the targeted crime. At least one member of the conspiracy committed an overt act in furtherance of the targeted crime. And lastly, at least one overt act was committed in California. As for a punishment for this crime, it varies widely depending on the circumstances. Jail time ranges anywhere from up to 1 year plus, again, depending on the circumstances of the crime. At this time, I don't think we have quite enough information to determine what the possible punishments could be. SGV was also charged with the same conspiracy to commit a crime, but he also had a criminal threat on top of that. In California, making a criminal threat is charged under Penal Code 422. It prohibits any person who willfully threatens to commit a crime that will result in death or great bodily harm to another, with the specific intent that the statement is to be taken as a threat, even if the speaker does not intend to actually carry it out. In California, this crime is considered a wobbler, allowing the prosecutor to file misdemeanor or felony charges. A felony conviction carries a sentence of 2 or 3 or 4 years in state prison. In addition, a criminal threat is a serious felony applied to California's 3 strikes law. A misdemeanor conviction carries up to 1 year in county jail.
I agree, Nana.
Whew, that was a wild ride in California, huh, guys? I think we're going to end the video here, but please remember to check this space.
Well, like I said already, I do assume that you're all already subscribed to Dummy Kruger, who is absolutely awesome. He is, at the moment, it has been for a few months now, he is one of my favourite YouTubers. Tones overthinks it. He's one of my favourites as well, but he's having a break and I do not blame him. So let's finish this crap, shall we?
I started. Oh, SVG got arrested today? Oh no. Oh no. Well, we gotta get him out. He can't stay there. I know he has his own team. So.
You know what, Pete? That's just reminded me, I don't get me wrong yet, weren't that much, but my first month working at a place called Connections that helps teenagers in the UK, and I was working on this team that helps young parents, because I was a young parent, so yeah. And then, the first month, they accidentally paid me for full-time, even though I was only part-time, well, flexi-time it was called, but you know what I mean? And they accidentally paid me for full-time, so in my bank, I had, I think it was 2.5 grand or something, and I was only supposed to get paid just over £1 grand. And I was, oh my God, it was just like, wow. And yeah, I couldn't do anything with it. But it's like, oh yeah, look at my bank account.
Yeah, he can't stay there. We gotta get him out. They both got arrested? How many got arrested? Oh yeah, I watch his channel.
And no, that's what I was saying earlier. I was saying, especially now, yeah. So that's a good point, yeah. So he's all churchy now, isn't it? It's all God. It's all, you know, God bless you. And drugs made me believe in God. Drugs made me see God, so I believe in God now. So I'm all God. And basically, it's just a prop in it, because he knows that a lot of his followers are that way inclined. So therefore, yeah. Anyway, and but then there's the other thing. How he's now using the race card in his Las Vegas Police Department lawsuit. So should he be offended then that these people are taking the piss out of other races, that kind of thing? Because that's actually what they're doing. But no, yeah. I watch it, SGV, I do, yeah, we'll have to get them out. Just, how can you have so little dignity, so little integrity? It's just, it really winds me up. Like, you know, when there's drama and shit like that, yeah, I do stay out of it, I do, because I can't be arsed with it. I'm here for shits and giggles, I'm here for taking the piss, but I do get angry obviously, because otherwise you'd never get any eyes or rants. I stay out of the drama, but it doesn't mean that I haven't got an opinion as such. But when I'll stay out of the drama mostly, but if something finally happens in that drama that is very, very against my personal fucking strong beliefs, then I will fucking call them out. And Chili can't even do that. Hi, Majestic, how you doing, love? Chili's just a fucking rare. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm drinking really cheap whiskey now. I appreciate it because it was just bought from her, but it's called High Commissioner blended Scotch whiskey. And considering I was just drinking Jameson's Irish whiskey, which is lovely, this is a bit hard to get down, but we will get through it together.
Pito. I watch Pito's channel all the time. I actually watch...
If that don't need turning into a short yet, I don't know what does. Seriously, that was awesome.
Pito's channel quite a...
Wait there, just shut the fuck up, Chilla. Right, wait. Which one's it? What? That's the one. Record.
Oh no! Well, we gotta get him out. He can't stay there. I know he has his own team.
Nah, I need to rewind it a little bit more. It always makes it go out of sync when I put the screen record on. It's well annoying.
And you got cops going, let him out of jail! Holtzclaw. His name was Holtzclaw. That was his name. Yes, someone got it the same time I did. I remembered it the same time you and I started. Oh, SVG got arrested today? Oh no. Well, we gotta get him out. He can't stay there. I know he has his own team. So, yeah, he can't stay there. We gotta get him out. They both got arrested? How many got arrested? Oh yeah, I watch his channel. Pito. I watch Pito's channel all the time. I actually watch Pito's channel quite a bit. Just seeing if they were Oh man, Australia has become... You guys let them take all your guns in Australia. How do you think that was...
Oh my days. Right, sorry, yeah. I think in America, don't you call them pedos? Yeah, over here we call them pedos. And yeah, so that's definitely being made into summit because any Brits will potentially find that amusing. And yeah, oh yeah, in Australia, you let them take all your guns. Oh my God. Yeah, you've got actual gun control. We're not going to get into that because I'm not going to get political. But shut the fuck up, Chilla. Shut the fuck up. They did that after a massive mass shooting where loads of fucking innocent people died. And you know, since, nothing like that's happened. Mind-blowing, I know.
$50,000 and $30,000 bond. So that's $5,000 or $3,000.
I'd spilt my cheap whiskey all over my granddaughter's picture up, so I'm going to have to leave you with him for a minute.
Of course. That's the whole goal. Arrest as many people. Now, have you guys seen what's going on with the cops now? You can film. Just film over there where you can't see us. No, just go around the other side of the car. Just go around the other side of the car where you can't see us. Oh, you can film all you want, just from over there where you can't see what we're doing. No, you can film all you want, just go over there. You can film all you want, just film from back there. Go another 30 feet back. So you can't see the cops taking their finger and digging it into someone's elbow right on the ulnar nerve. How do you say?
Shut the fuck up. We have seen your fucking arrest from all angles and that never happened. Stop fucking lying.
That right, Chevy? You actually sent it to me. I was mispronouncing it the whole time, saying it wrong. What was it? Ulnar nerve? Is it ulnar nerve? How do you say it? What the copper did to me, where he broke the blood vessels in my arm, and they're still broken. I still have broken blood vessels in my arm from where he dug into my elbow. Because see that skin up there? He was pulling the skin down. He was pulling the skin down.
Are you going to be a pussy your whole life? Or is it just the stage that you're going through? I mean, do you know what I mean? Do we need to start buying you things? You know, do you need a fucking tampon or something? Fucking hell, man. You're like a bird on the rag. You just, what the fuck? A bit touchy, a bit fucking sensitive. Got paper thin skin. Sort yourself out, bro. What the fuck? You a bit... Oh. I said this the other day, yeah. Most of them are fading now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 or 8 bruises. 7 or 8 bruises for having a fucking good time with my husband in the bedroom at weekend. And you're whittling like a little bitch because you got a little tiny bruise and some tiny little broken blood vessels. Oh no, poor Chili, what can do?
Like this, he was pulling like this and then pulling it down into my nerve. So, I can't wait.
Hi, Tana, how you doing, love?
Can't wait to get that pig fired. I cannot wait. I can't wait.
That's very funny, Surrender Monk. Honestly, that is very funny.
I can't wait.
Wait, can you not wait? Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm gonna look at
can't wait
Let's
for
take
that.
a look real quick. For the most part, we never really broke up. It just had a couple costume changes. Yeah, there you go. It's a music channel. Hey.
Oh no chance. There's no chance that cop will be fired. He did nothing wrong, and especially because Chili's trying to play the race card, and the cop that was holding his arm was Hispanic or Latino or whatever. So sorry, I'm not saying whatever in a dismissive way. I'm saying whatever because I actually don't know the right term. So I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, just that. Now, he is white. He is white. He is whiter than me. He is white. Just because his name's Jose Maria de Castro, they didn't know his name when they arrested him and whatnot. And so the race doesn't come into it because he is white presenting. He's white. He is whiter than a little Irish gypsy me. So it just, you know what I mean? He's from Alaska, exactly. Exactly. And he's actually trying to pull the race card, and it's quite despicable.
DJ Itchy, I'm out. I'm out, bro. I'm hanging up. I'm gone. There it is. I'm out. I hung up. DJ Itchy, I'm out. So.
Why? What happened? Did he offend him or something? What did I miss?
Okay, cool. I'm out, bro. Sorry. I can't sit and listen to panels and people talk about their music career when there's people who are languishing away in prisons today.
Oh,
I can't listen to someone who started a new band. And listen, bro, start that new band. Don't ever get involved in this part of the world. Put your head down. Don't pay attention to any of this stuff. Start your band.
Yeah, I know your theory, Leland. And honestly, yeah, you may well be onto something because he is the whitest looking South American I've ever seen in my life. But, you know, these things happen. You never know. And I ain't going to, declare it kind of thing. But my point is, yeah, regardless whether he's mixed race or not, he is white presenting. Now, that's not necessarily how he wants to be, but that's how it is. It's a shame, but there we go. That's how it is. There's no way that he was picked on because of his race. That doesn't work. You don't get it where, you do, it can happen. But in that case, it didn't. The coppers were white or they were Latino, Hispanic, whatever. You know what I mean? They were them different races. And he is white. So what is it then? If they're all black, yeah, then maybe you could say, yeah, they picked on me because of my race. But they weren't all black. None of them were. So what are you going to say? If they're all Hispanic, maybe you could do that. But they're not. So again, what are you going to say? You're a fucking clown, Chillin. Absolute clown.
Cass, become a rock star. I just can't. I can't. I have my own mission, and I can't. I'm sorry. So let's check out SDG. I want to see if I can see his arrest on camera.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And it just, yeah. I mean, he's up there, Colm. Yeah, he's already said it. I think hi Phoenix, how you doing, love? He already put himself in the same light as George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. Sorry, I said name wrong. Breonna Taylor. How dare he? That is fucking disgusting. I just don't know. Yeah, his mother's white. I got told that his dad was a travel agent. I'd never heard that his dad was a mailman, but yeah, but he weren't. You know, he weren't because his dad worked for the number one Colombian that most of us can name, which is fucking Pablo Escobar. Oh, so yeah, so isn't it convenient? Out of the whole country, his dad worked for him. Yes, they're convenient, that is, isn't it? Fucking ridiculous. He's full of shit. Absolute lies through his fucking teeth. It's ridiculous.
SVG news first. Okay, so as you guys see, SVG, I am subscribed to his channel, and now let's just
Guarantee that he only just subscribed to his channel.
see what happened to this man.
My ex-husband, when before he was born or whatever, his mum and dad's milkman was called a certain name, and then when my ex-husband was born, they named him the same thing, and so it was always this family joke that he was actually the milkman's. So yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's a blank screen. This is live. He's still rolling live. They covered up his camera.
Burns, are you having a laugh? That's what Leland's been saying for ages, mate. That's well weird that now 2 of you are saying it. Like I said, I don't dismiss it. I just don't know, so I'm never going to declare it. I ain't got a fucking clue. And we'll never have a clue, but you know what? You never know. You absolutely never know. A baby born wearing a striped apron. Yeah, man. Oh, dear. Wow, that's looking that's showing us that. Oh, what happened?
People chatting.
That weren't me. That was him. He sucked.
Oh, it just came back on.
Oh my god.
It just came back on. Hey, thanks for the super chat. I can't see.
Have you, Burn? Sorry, mate. I didn't even know you've been saying that for over a year. Leland said it in my chat a few weeks ago, so I apologise. I'm a bit forgetful, though, in my defence, which isn't very much of a defence, but yeah. But yeah, honestly, I could well be onto something.
Yeah, I can see the yellow super chat, but I wish I could show you guys. I can't see what it says. I can't see it.
Yes. Yes, Eric, yes.
Are these gentlemen in jail? ... Let's get them out of jail.
Exactly, Kova. That's exactly it. It went off. The conversation went off Chili and what Chili wants to do. And so that's it. It's not interested anymore. So he's bailing out. I'm done now. Because you're not talking about me anymore. Ridiculous.
Let's get these guys out of jail. ... Somebody reach out to me and put me in touch with their people. ... Let's get these guys out of jail. Let's not leave them in jail.
It's listening to it. You can hear that, can't you? He's listening to his own live stream. What the fuck?
So, I don't know why they're in jail.
No, exactly. You don't know why they're in jail, but straight away you're like, oh, we're going to have to get them out. We're going to have to get them out. I know they didn't yet, but they potentially could have. Let's pretend, right? They could have just raped and murdered 10. They could have gone on a right fucking rampage. And they've been arrested and been sent to jail. That's what could have happened. And your first instinct is, oh, we've got to get them out. We've got to get them out. We've got to get them out, people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Ted Bundy wasn't a nice guy yet. We have got to get him out. Not having it anymore. It's disgraceful that these hard-working, fucking privileged people and whatnot are just driving around the country, killing people and shit, and then the police have the audacity to pull them over and arrest them and throw them into the dungeon. It's just not right. Get fucked. The fuck.
I guess SVG's in jail, so. Yeah, he's, the one knows it. They're in the dungeon, bro. Is that, my friend, the one? Are you from a very warm southwestern state?
Oh my god, that's what it's going to do, isn't it? Driver code didn't even twig on. I am so slow later. But yeah, that's it, isn't it? So now, it's going to be, right, so we need to get these people out of jail, yeah? Well, that's everybody, right? So we need to get SGV out and Pedo out of jail. So, if you all, I know you all trust me, right? So if you'll send me your money, and I promise, I will send it there. I promise. And because I promised, it must be true. So yeah, just send it. I love Volkswagen Beetles, by the way, Goff. Ted Bundy has not ruined them for me. But yeah.
I saw it, Jeff. I'm over on their channel. Oh, okay. I got a friend in Arizona called The One as well. So I wasn't sure if you were him. Charlie, get out of there. Get out of there. Charlie, go. Charlie, over here. Go over here. Go.
That basket's full of his dirty, stinking laundry, ain't it? I bet that car mings right now. Do you all know what mings mean? If something's minging, do you know what it means? I know you Brits will know it. Well, you should do anyway. But you Americans, who I love dearly, do you know what minging means? M-I-N-G-I-N-G. Google it.
I should crawl right down on my gas. Let me go backwards. Let me go backwards in time here. Let me go back. I'm gonna catch the arrest. If it's still rolling live, we'll get to catch the arrest. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the arrest of SVG. I'm going backwards. I don't know how long they've been rolling, but yeah, you just tap on the screen. You can go back 10 seconds at a time. So I'm going back like
Like that.
15, 20 minutes.
If he goes back, yeah, if he does go back and watches it and starts giving his opinion and that, then obviously I'll rename this fucking stream Chili the fucking hypocrite. But maybe he'll do that. I won't put it past him. Yeah, he's going to do that.
Hey, did you win a secret? Well, certain situations bring it out of secret. Everybody can be it. You checking? This is SVG getting arrested. I'm verbally abusive to pigs too. Is it 10 hours back?
Oh, Leland, don't worry about it too much. I have fucking mistakes in all my videos. Don't worry about it. Unless it's like, I mean, fair enough. Is it an absolutely outrageous misspelling? Or will people get the gist of it? Because if people get the gist of it, I won't worry about it that much and just put, why don't you just put something in your description about it and pin a comment? Do that. Don't worry about fucking doing it all over again. Hi, Failure, how you doing, love?
Back, Richard? Is it really 10 hours back, Richard Faulkner? Because I'm only about an hour back. Why is his camera still there if he's 10 hours back? Oh.
Like, this candle smells like my vagina, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I like that. Chile, cowardice, oh, fuck me, I can't talk properly. Let me try again. Chile, cowardice, hypocritical, ignorant, liar, loser, egotistical. Absolutely perfect. I should put that on a t-shirt. I really should. But you own it because you did it. So, yeah. I like Alex, how you doing?
8 hours. Let me see. I'm all the way back to...
I'm genuinely, tempted to put, don't take away my kinky cuffs on a t-shirt, but I don't think many people would buy it.
The beginning of this video. So I don't quite...
Oh, don't worry about that then. Everybody will know what you mean. Just do what I said, Leland. Just put it in your description and pin a comment. Don't worry about it. I make loads of mistakes all the fucking time, by the way. So, fucking on my videos still look like amateur hour. And I've been, you know what I mean? I've been doing it for a fucking year or two. So, yeah, kinky torture cuffs, but they're kinky cuffs. So, it's not a biggie, is it, Sue? Exactly. Leland, honestly, don't worry about that. Everybody will know what you mean. And we know you ain't stupid. We know that you know how to spell it. So don't fucking worry about it. Shit happens. Oh my God. Right. I'm not saying this is what happened to you, yeah, but everybody, don't autocorrect, for example, yeah, fuck you over all the time. Oh my God, me and my husband will message each other on the stupid shit that it says sometimes because we just type away and then press send and just fucking autocorrect, that kind of thing. It all makes us just look stupid. So... I don't know. Oh, Leland, you're a pain in the bum, but fair enough. I respect it. Anyway, yeah. He is trying to get rid of fucking torture cuffs, or I'm not having it. I call them kinky cuffs, and I want to keep them. Do not take away my fucking kinky cuffs. And so personally, I think I should have a t-shirt that says them words, and that should have a pair of fluffy handcuffs pictured on it. That's what I'm thinking.
I have it. I don't have his arrest yet. I'm looking for his... Okay, there's a... Why are all these people...
Just Jenny, yeah, I've tried that a lot. How do you get full stops to happen? I don't know whether you're British or American though, so like in America you call them periods, don't you? So so I heard Chili, I think Chili was doing it earlier, and he said ... So if I was to say dot after my sentence, would it put a full stop in? I honestly have no idea. Like, if I want to put a question mark in, how does that work? I've got no idea. I do not get on with talk to text at all, and I'd actually really like to. I'd like to really get on with it, because it just makes my life so much easier. So, and ellipses. Is it? Oh, Chili just said ... Yeah, but what would you say though, Logan? That's what I'm getting at, yeah. If you wanted to put that in talk to text, what would you say? How does it work? I need to know. Oh, it burns, yeah. This is why I say I've been handcuffed because I've been arrested. I've been handcuffed because I want to be. And yeah, it's not bothered me I've any of the times. So, yeah.
Claire, does anybody know what happened here?
Amy in the house?
So there's a bunch of auditors there. See, hey, auditors, I won't do this. Don't invite me. I won't come.
So what did you say though? What did you say? Did you say full stop? Or did you say dot? Or did you say period? I need to know. What do you say? Because it does not work for me. I swear to God, it don't work for me at all. It just ends up being, you know, when Jeremiah Payne, you can tell that he just talks to text, and he doesn't know how to do full stops and shit because, yeah, exactly, Sue. That's what happens to me. It writes full stop, exactly. Jeremiah Payne does it anyway. You can tell that he does it because his whole thing can be like a big paragraph, but it's all one sentence. There's no full stops or anything. And the biggest giveaway was, yeah, is when he tried to say, he said double pneumonia, and it said W, monia. And, you know, W, one word, and monia, another word. And it's like, oh my God, that was text to talk, that was talk to text, sorry. And it was quite funny. So, yeah. You guys know that the ulnar nerve affects the ring finger and the pinky finger. Choose talking about the wrong side of his hand. He is such a liar. Leland, this is why his $5 million lawsuit is never going to get anywhere. And do you know what? This is probably what's going to have fucked him over. You know, if he'd have tried to sue them for, I don't know, 5 grand, 10 grand, maybe he'd have got it. He might have got it, you know, just to shut him up and fuck him off. Oh, fuck off, you annoying cunt. You know, to just bat away a fly. That kind of thing. Hey, fuck you, you're an idiot. Take the money and run, dickhead. He'd have probably got it. No. This is Chili De Castro, don't you know? He is trying to sue them for $5 million. And therefore they are going to fight it like a motherfucker, and they are going to have medical experts and everything, and he is going to be destroyed. And we are all going to sit there and enjoy it thoroughly. It is going to be great. And, yeah, so, Mwahahaha, exactly.
Check them out.
Oh, is that right? It's the one before. No, this one says this is live. This one says this is live now. I mean, we got to get the guy out of jail. He can't stay in jail.
Why?
I'm not friends with SGD. I mean, I've met him one time on an audit. I don't know the man. I got nothing against him. I got nothing for him. I got something for him, though.
But you just know that he can't stay in jail. But you know, if one of us had got arrested, yeah, he'd be pissing himself laughing about us being in jail. Absolutely. You know, if any of the people that he's suing were in jail, yeah, he'd be, oh my God, he would be hard. He would be literally shooting his bolt all over that car in giddy fucking horny happiness. We're all good enough for the dungeon, but he's not. And his peeps ain't. I hate that word, by the way, but yeah. You know what I mean? Fucking, that's an order. Oh my God, we must get him out of jail. That's an order. That auditor over there murdered 13 people. Let's get him out of jail. Get fucking dickhead.
Because I don't want him to stay in jail.
Why? Why? Why not? Why?
So,
Why? Explain. Why? Why? Why though, Chilla? Why? Why won't you explain? Why? Dickhead.
Okay, I got the arrest right here. You guys want to see him get arrested?
Yeah, whatever.
I want to see why they arrested this man.
I've already seen it. I'm just shit, right?
Listen, and I'm verbally abusive to pigs as well. So if you want to respect pigs, you're in the wrong place.
That rings a bell, Leland. Is that the black woman? The one that is had smoke? in Hollywood, and is that the one where he raised $50 to get her an Uber, and then he just left her. So yeah.
I don't like pigs. I'm not nice to pigs. I don't respect pigs. I'm not going to be respectful to pigs.
May I just say, yeah, because I'd like to stick up for the pigs of the world. And I don't mean police officers, because I'm an adult. So I mean pigs, yeah? Pigs are wonderful, beautiful, intelligent creatures that make me laugh all the time. And so, fuck you, Chili. I hope one day you accidentally break your ankle and fall over a railing of a pig pen, yeah? And you hit a rock and you knock yourself out. And then you wake up a bit later and both your legs and your dick have been eaten by the pigs. There you go. I said it and I'm sticking to it.
Brian from Here's the Deal say don't call them pigs. I love Brian. I support his channel. They're pigs. So, we're all different people and I'm the way I am. I don't care. I don't care.
Yes. And Goff, years ago, I knew this heroin addict, and he was so bad on it. And he openly admitted, that he was never going to get off it. This was his life now. Anyway, and so, when they've been on it a while, and if they inject, they'll inject anywhere. The veins collapse, and they run out. So it's not a case of being able to do it in their arm anymore. They'll do it in the groin, they'll do it in between the toes, they'll do it in the legs, obviously. Anyway, I had to go to hospital. He kept getting abscesses and that all over his legs. I had to go to hospital eventually about whatever. And they're like, right, so you got no veins in this leg. You've got 2 left in that leg. He asked them to show him where they were. They completely refused. And they said, right, well, this one, we can give you either these plastic veins or we can give you pig veins. And do you know what he said? He went, if I have pig veins, will I be able to inject them in them then? So obviously they gave him plastic one. So yeah, that's my pig vein story. And I literally just heard today, which is quite a coincidence, literally heard today that he's had his legs amputated, and I mean right up as well, up to the hip. He's got no legs at all. He is 50 years old, I think. Yeah, about 50. So yeah, don't do drugs, kids.
Me being kind to them hasn't gotten me anywhere. So I've almost got the arrest here. They set up. They grabbed sticks and they set up.
It is sad, Goff, because he was actually an alright geezer, but drugs owned his whole life. And to the point where I can remember him telling us that, the hanging thing, how much things that it had ruined. And he said it was supposed to be best man for his brother's wedding, but he couldn't because he was rattling. And, you know what I mean? Just shit like that. And that's just so sad. I was glad to hear, anyway, when I heard about this today, I was glad to hear that he was still alive. But, so I've got to mention, even to the point where when he was in prison at one point, he had his elderly mother smuggle drugs in the prison to him. And I mean, oh my God, that blows my mind. But yeah, it's sad. And what's sad as well is that even though he's lost his legs up to the hip, he's still doing it. And at least he was always honest though. I mean, he was always honest about it. He always said that he'd always do it.
Okay, so this is going to be the arrest right here.
Absolutely, Lisa, and that's a really good point. Yeah, damn right. That's exactly what it should be. Yeah, fucking champion for criminals, because that's what he's promoting. Davico, what are you saying too much for? Because I might have missed a comment, mate. I'm sorry. I've got no idea. I was too busy chatting shit.
So I got all this stuff. We have his keys even. Let's drive his car. Okay, they have all this stuff and they have his keys. So obviously it's going to be before this.
Please don't talk about Cyrax and fidget spinners and fucking styluses. Do not bring up the stylus. Fuck me, it still makes me cross my legs tight. Oh, God. Oh, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Right, if you like everybody else in the chat, yeah, don't inflict this shit on them. They don't need it. They're innocent. I know you didn't. I know you didn't, Logan. I did. Oh, actually, sorry. That's what I meant to do.
The SUV's going to West Valley, guys. Okay, so he must have just got arrested. Okay, he just got arrested.
God, how old are you? You always say that you're old, and don't get me wrong, you ain't gonna give me your actual age, yeah. But are you like, are you older than 60, for example? I'd genuinely like to know, but again, you haven't got to tell me. You can tell me tomorrow on my own if you want. That's absolutely fine. You are? Oh, you're older than 60, Bravo. Are you older than 70? Who's older than 70? Because, I mean, that's my mum, that is. She's going to be 70 this year. I never go on there. You can be 62. That's wicked. Oh, I never imagined. There we go. My mum's going to be 70 this summer. I'm supposed to be doing a party for her, and we're just absolutely useless at it, honestly. Because my mum organises everything. Everything. So, like, now we've got to organise something, and we're just like, but Mum, what should we do? So, we're a bit useless because it's her birthday, but yeah. You 49, Jackie? You know what, right? You're in your early 50s? Just turned 50? Cool. Happy days. I turned 14. Oh, what's that? It says, you're 64? That's because you're a bloke. All blokes always stays kids forever. Yeah, I turned 40 in December, and I was kind of devastated, but got over it. And so now I'm completely over it. Fuck it. Grow old disgracefully. Best way for it, innit? So I'm kind of looking forward to my 50th. Fuck it. My husband was turned 46 a few weeks ago, but just absolutely can't remember how old he is, so he still thinks that he's 45, bless him.
So he left his gear there with the folks there. These guys do the same thing, and look, they get hemmed up. They got hemmed up, so let's go back a little further. Try and take their cameras, so it's going to be a couple more minutes behind this.
Absolutely. 60s are still young these days. You know, when I was a kid, I remember my grandparents being in the 60s, and it was like, they were like proper old ladies and old men. But these days, it ain't like that anymore. My mum doesn't look that old. My mum doesn't look like how my grandma looked when I was a kid. It's weird. I don't know. It's good, but it's weird. But it's great. It's just fucking, damn right. And you might be getting older and shit, but you're on YouTube and you're commenting and you're making videos and just all sorts. Just, you know what I mean? The fucking next generations are just crazy. We're the sensible lot. Damn fucking straight, Logan. You tell them.
No problem, guys. I'm like 15 minutes away, so I just came to make sure their stuff was safe. Okay, so it was before this. Okay, so this is it here. This should be the arrest right here. These poor guys are in a dungeon right now.
Oh my god.
They don't treat you good in there. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Fucking poor guys. We've seen. Oh god. Okay, fine.
Okay, so it was before this.
That's pretty good. Grey pride. We are old, we are tired, get off our lawn. Speaking of grey pride, I had to pluck 5 grey hairs from my front of my hair the other day. So yeah. I thought I only had 2. It turned out I had 5. So yeah, there we go.
Okay, so this is it here. This should be the arrest right here.
Hi Terry, how you doing, mate? Oh, I love how you stop and tell everybody to hit the like button. Everybody should listen to Irons and Odds. So.
These poor guys are in a dungeon right now, and they don't treat you good in there.
Them poor racist guys are in a dungeon right now, people. They're in a dungeon. And, you know, come on. Start sending in 1,000. We need to get them out. Come on, we do. We need to get them out. We only need $6,000. $6,000, it's not much. I know that it might pay you rent for I understand that, yeah, that it might pay you rent for a year. And I get it, yeah, that it might clothe your child or grandchild, or it might buy you food for 6 months. I get that, I understand. But these poor racist guys are in a dungeon right now. And so you're going to have to go without a home. You're going to have to go without food, and your child doesn't need new clothes as they grow. Yeah, they don't need it. None of these things are needed. These poor, defenseless, racist guys are in a dungeon right now, and we have to help them. Come on, people, come on. Yes, surrender. Do it. Eric, I'm gutted that my husband ain't here right now yet, because you know the other week, it was a few weeks ago now, I came out of a really ridiculous word, but I can't remember what it was. And he came, I think it was Maitland's. They Maitland something, and it just absolutely just sounded so stupid. It was something like that. It might not have been that. And obviously that word doesn't exist. And so, yeah, I am absolutely epic at making up words. And you know what? You know, when I'm at my best, yeah, I will say that word and I will not skip a beat. And I will carry on just talking. And I love all of you thinking, is that a real word? Yeah, it must be, because you just said it so great. There we go. I welcome the raid from Oleg Welsh. Hello, everybody. What was he talking about? Shall I watch this thing later? Oh, what's going on? What's going on, eh? What's going on? Hi, Carolyn. How you doing, love? I ain't seen you for a while. Oleg, how you doing, mate? You did not expect the raid. You caught me by surprise. I literally watch it. Oh, by the way, yeah, look. I had my avatar last time, and now it's gone blue again. I can't believe it. So, yeah. But there we go. Life's a bitch, innit? Anyway, so I've still not got through Chili's all the body cam footage. I really ain't. I should have watched some by now. We watched one video. Anyway, this is him. He did his radio interview in Marquette, and now he is sticking up for the racist SGV and specialist in Brits in the house, yeah? Pedo. Unlocked. Pedo, yeah? Pedo. What the fuck? And until he actually said it, and I screen recorded it, and I'm turning it into a video in a bit. Oh, yeah. I'm subscribed to Pedo. I am. I watch Pedo. I do. I know Americans call them pedos, yeah? We call them fucking pedos.
I'm trying to catch the actual arrest. Let me just watch it over here, and I'll pull it in here when I catch the actual arrest on camera. They got somebody, there's a copper, and he's got somebody pulled over right here. 21 minutes? Okay. Okay, here. Thank you for the information. Here's the...
Right, so this is Chiller, the geezer that has literally just pulled the race card in his lawsuit. Sorry, I had to call it a lawsuit. I apologise. Right, let me get my super professional commentary channel head back on. Yeah, because I spilt whiskey a bit ago, didn't I? Which means I spilt most of my brains out, but I've got it again. Right, I'm sorted. Right, so yeah, this is Chili De Castro, right? Pulling the race card recently with his lawsuit against Las Vegas Police Department. You know, so you know, he is not going to sit there and tolerate racism and all that bollocks. Hi, ZXL, mate. How you doing? Right, it's not going to tolerate that shit. It's not. Unless it's a frauditor putting on the most horrendous. You know what it is, yeah? It's like fucking 1960s comedy where they used to do blackface and the daft accents and stuff like that. This is what they do. But that's okay. It's okay because they're frauditors. So it's all right. It's allowed. That shit doesn't bother Chile. But, you know, Hispanic police officers being involved in Chile's arrest, who is white. Oh my God, he's whiter than me. Yes, he's got Chile de Castro, this South American name, but he's whiter than me. They didn't know his name when they were arresting him. These Hispanic officers are racist. So they're racist, the white officers are racist, everybody's racist. But these dickheads going around, trying to, do some fucking 1960s racist as fuck, blackface style fucking bullshit. They're all right. We have to get them out of jail. We have to get them out of jail. We don't know why they're in there, but we have to get them out. That's just... Yes, ranting again. I'm sorry. You ain't fucking telling me that ain't offensive. That's disgusting. I've got so many neighbours that if I played that now, yeah, in front of them, they would be so offended. Oh. It's right, sorry to keep interrupting, but it's not even like they try to accurately appropriate a different culture. It's not like they know the language or, you know what I mean? Just, it's not like they know anything about the culture that they're trying to pretend to be or the ethnicity that they're trying to pretend to be. They literally just make it up. And this is why I refer to 1960s comedy. And I don't know about in the rest of the world, but in England, for example, 1960s, I think is accurate, 1960s and maybe even 1970s. Not proud of it, because it's not my fault, I weren't born. But you know what I mean? Those comedy, which I say in massive quotation marks, it was funner to people in the day. And they did, there'd be a white bloke and his skin would be painted brown and he'd put a turban on his head. And then it talked like that. And that is then, that is not now. That is so fucking wrong. And it's just so wrong. It's just so fucking wrong. It blows my fucking mind.
We want to sing together, my friend. Sing with me here. Sing with me together here. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Sunday, Sunday.
No, Goth, right, no, older comedy wasn't meant to be offensive. They didn't realise that it was offensive. That's the thing. It was funny, because back then we weren't so aware. The internet and everything has made the world a smaller place, and it's made us so much more aware of other people and the feelings of them, and just, you know what I mean? And so that's why these days we don't do shit like that. For example, like blackface, that kind of thing. We don't do that shit these days. But back then, we did do it, and it wasn't meant as offensive. But that doesn't mean that it wasn't. Like, back then, it wasn't meant as offensive, and it was comedy. And people found it funny. They really did. It was very popular. But if you were to play that now, that would be highly offensive. And to me, honestly, that is what these are doing. And it kind of blows my mind. But God, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not slagging off all old comedy. As time goes on, humanity I'd like, right, you know what, yeah, this is just going to blow up in my face because it ain't true necessarily. But I like to think, and again, I'm sure it's not true, but I like to think that as humanity progresses, we get wiser and we get more aware of other people and whatnot, and you know what I mean, and more aware of what is right and what's wrong. For example, you know, when I was at school, there is no way that a kid in senior school, so you start senior school at 11 and you finish, well, if there's a sixth form, you can finish, is it 18? 18, yeah. But normal school is 16. Anyway, there's no way that you could have a kid in them years where they could admit to being gay. There was no way. Gay, bisexual, girl or boy, by the way, it was irrelevant. There was no way when I was at school, and I'm 40. So what's that? Fucking just less than 30 years ago. But when my kid, come on, I do, mate. Sorry, when my kids were at school, my old ones anyway, and my oldest is 25 and a half. My daughter, she's going to be, she's going to be 23 this summer. And then my third child, it's not allowed, and we completely have told him that he's not allowed to do it, but he is unfortunately going to turn 20 in June. So yeah, when they were at school, the girls especially, it was okay for girls to come out as being gay or bisexual, and then even boys could, but not so many boys did it. And then when my younger ones were at school, more boys could do it. And by the way, I'm not knocking any of this. I'm not knocking any of this at all. I think this is all great, but this is what my point is that when I was at school, no kids did it. No kids came out as gay. And it didn't matter. You know when you know, right? You know when you might have a lad that's quite over feminine sort of thing, or a girl that's a bit beyond tomboy, and you know that she's gay, and you know that he's gay, you know it, but they would never say it. And I am so glad that society has become, over here anyway, in Britain, yeah, that society has become so much more accepting. Damn straight. The way I look at it, yeah, you ain't hurting anybody, you do you. If you're happy, you do what you need to do to be happy. I don't give a shit what your sexuality is. I don't give a shit what your gender is. I do not give a shit. Don't hurt anybody, be happy. That is literally what I go by. So, what's that? There's no evidence that humanity is getting wiser. Every day one group slaughters. Yeah, you're probably right. And there's people that think hello, it's funny. Fuck off, Cole. Hello, it's funny. Everybody, put 69 in the chat if you think hello is funny. Do you get what I mean? Fucking, I like where we are now, but there's, America bothers me sometimes. America, you got shit going on over there, and I don't know. But that's politics, and I really don't want to get into politics. So, yeah. Anyway, I was just happy. I was happy to realise that people and children, especially, were so much more forthcoming with it. And I mean, I attended my, she was my stepsister, yeah, but to me, she's my sister. That's it. I attended her wedding. We always knew, I know this sounds silly, yeah, but I knew her from when she was 3 years old, and she's always such a tomboy and all this. And then when she just became even more so, and we always knew she was gay. And she came out to us before she even came out to her actual like biological family, because she knows how accepting we are. We don't give a shit. Literally, my family do not give a shit. You do you. Don't hurt anybody. That's literally how it is. And then I attended her wedding the other month, and it was actually fucking lovely, and she is so in love, and she is so happy, and I'm so happy for her, and the whole thing was absolutely beautiful. And so yeah, anyway, I'm sorry that was a right fucking tangent, segue, digress, whatever, you know what I mean. Oh my god. And then I press play, and that's what we get. Do you get what I mean? It's so fucking offensive. It is so fucking offensive.
You're not singing, my friend. We will sing through the word of God, my friend, together.
Travaco, are you American? Sorry, mate, because you probably have made that clear, but I've not got a great memory. But you say that about the Navy in 1980. But at one point, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so it wasn't about that gays couldn't join the forces anymore, was it? It's just don't talk about it. So, Kentucky, cool. I'd love to go to America. My son's been to America. He went to California, and where's Death Valley? Is Death Valley in California? Or was that Nevada? No, that's it. Yeah, he went to Nevada and California. Sorry, I just realised he went to Las Vegas as well. And he's going to Florida this year. He's going to Disneyland and that, or Disney World or whatever it is. So, oh, thank you, Kayla.
You will tell me. You will tell me everything.
Oleg, I mean, that's all good. Like, because the way I look at it, yeah, I'm bi, but I actually haven't been with a woman. I haven't, but I'm sexually attracted to women as well as attracted to men. But I'm in love with my husband. And, like, you know, one day we might have a bit with somebody else, that kind of thing. But it hasn't happened. But I consider myself bisexual because of that. But I do wonder sometimes, yeah, because I don't think I want a relationship with a woman, because I'm a woman and I know I'm a pain in the fucking arse. But I don't know. You know what? Fucking... I think being bisexual is fucking great. More power to you.
What's the time say? Do not get close to me, my friend. I do not like closer. They're going to be arrested in 1 minute.
Yeah, but Timo, then you had the whole fucking AIDS thing, didn't you? Which everybody thought was like a gay disease, which it wasn't. And you had heterosexual people getting it. You had drug addicts getting it. And then, worst of all, you had... Oh my God, innocent people, that's the wrong word, but you had people getting blood transplants, getting it, and transfusions, you know what I mean? It's fucking, it's so sad, but yeah, it's fucking hell. What's that? My son is gay, married, and owns a successful company. That's wicked. Eric, yeah, I mean, don't get wrong, I have got a lot of sons. I've got 5 sons. And so I'm kind of, I don't even think about it that much. I just don't give a shit. I just want them to be happy. And so if you're gay, that's great. Be happy. If you're not, that's great. Be happy. It's like, you know, I just want them. You know, the biggest thing to me, yeah, I just wanted them. It's not even like I wanted them to become doctors and lawyers and, you know, and be pioneers on the world. I just wanted them to get a trade or something behind them that they're happy doing, that gives them a comfortable life, and be happy. Don't hurt anybody, be happy. That's it, innit? That's all you can do, and I think that's absolutely perfect. So, absolutely. I need my first wee of the night, and you ain't telling me, yeah, that ain't fucking great. I've been online for ages, and I've not been toilet yet, so I'm going toilet now.
I'm not messing with you, my friend. They're going to arrest these guys in... Close to me here. You got 1 minute and they're going to arrest them. 60-second countdown. This is first and final warning, my friend.
Holy fuck, Logan, right. I just saw that as a going out. Right, I've got 5 sons, 2 daughters. I've got 7 kids. Not a taxi driver told me and my husband when he was taking us to the hospital to have one of her babies. And you pair got a TV, you know, because the TV would give you something to do instead of doing each other.
I will tell you. All you get is 1 warning, my friend. Oh, it is already given, my friend. You are too late. Oh, it is too late. You wanted to give me a warning. It is too late. You gave me so many warnings already. You are at the calling crybaby somebody here. Oh, my friend, there are some gentlemen here. Please call me. Help me. I am going to ship my pants. What is the problem? There is 2 gentlemen here. I need to call another man to help me with my man business here. बताइए प्रॉब्लम शला सहाला हमारा तेरा क्या रखा है About 1 minute 30 seconds.
I'd love to know what you're just talking about, yeah? Because I see she's just horny enough to pull it off, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Must be something in the air around eyes. What the fuck?
Close your eyes, my friend.
Leland, no, I mean, I'm not familiar with mayors and whatnot, but I know this. I'm sorry, by the way, but on the, no, there's no plus side. But you know, when it all first started happening, the AIDS epidemic and whatnot, that it was basically a death sentence, wasn't it? And now the medication is absolutely amazing. They've all but cured it, and that's absolutely amazing. I mean, we had an American earlier said that they've got they've seen EastEnders, so EastEnders is over there. And in EastEnders, when I was a kid, you had Mark Fowler, and he caught AIDS, he caught HIV, sorry, that turned into AIDS. I think it killed him in the end. I can't remember how he got it. How did he get that? I really can't remember. Anyway, and I always thought that was really, really good. It weren't in the 80s when they brought it to the front, you know, to people's thingy, but I think it was in the 90s, and it was actually quite it was a good thing, and it made people so much more aware of it, and that it wasn't just the gay disease, which a lot of people thought that it was, didn't they? And you know what I mean? Oh, Leland, I know it, love. I know it. I get it. That always happens to me. Seriously, love. Yeah, don't let it get to your heart. Just you do you. You do your channel. Just be like me. Do it for shits and giggles. That's it. Don't let shit like that get to you. We have lost a number of celebrities to AIDS, absolutely. You know what happened to Freddie Mercury, man? I mean, like, what was it? The world found out that he had it, like, one day, and he was dead. Like, what was it? Was it weeks after? It wasn't long after, was it? The drugs now for HIV and AIDS, what's that? I know they're actors, Diarmuid, I get that. No, I know that. But I'm on about that they bring the situation to people. They inform people of it. That's what I meant. Nobody really died. Of course they didn't. But what I'm getting at is that, for example, yeah, I don't know anybody personally that's ever died of AIDS. I don't even know anybody personally that I know of. By the way, they might not have told me, but I don't know anybody that's HIV positive has got AIDS. I don't know anybody. But putting it into that's what, I mean, I don't know about American series and stuff like that, but that's what the UK ones try to do. They try to put something in that's a bit controversial and to inform the public about something. So that's why they did it. And so, yeah, of course, I know nobody died, but my point is that they made people more aware that it wasn't just a gay disease, for example. And a lot of people thought that it was a gay disease. And they did, didn't they? I mean, that's what a lot of people thought. And then after that, they thought that, yeah, it's a gay disease and it's a drug addict's disease and stuff like that. And it wasn't. So, yeah, that's all I'm getting at. What I'm on about is that things like EastEnders made people more aware. That's it. I can't think of my right words sometimes. You know, I kind of rubbish like that. But that's what it was. It made people more aware. It's like Coronation Street did a thing, and EastEnders did actually, about teen pregnancy. When teen pregnancy became a big issue in Britain. And you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, Kiss Card, to hear about that. He wasn't a great person, but the disease was just absolutely horrible. And it was during... Oh, that's terrible. And yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. I do know someone that died of one of the killer diseases, but it was as a result of transfusion. That's what's so sad, Goth, because that did happen to people, didn't it? Because it sort of basically became a thing in the 80s, and then there was all these blood transfusions going on. I have no idea what we were talking about, by the way, or why we got into this. I'm sorry. We're all fucking, yeah, right, yeah, we're all older and we've all got experience with things and terrible diseases and losing people and everything. I mean, fucking hell, I bet y'all, I can't guarantee it, obviously, but I bet you over 90% of you lot have lost somebody that you really care about to cancer. That kind of thing. It's just fucking shit. Yeah, about it. What? Yeah, it was buffering, wasn't it? Like, I can't remember what I was saying. Never mind, anyway. Let's listen to this dickhead.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up, my friend! Do it now!
It's those two cars right there.
cop. Look at the cop. Look at the pigs. Look at the pigs.
Has the screen froze for you lot? Because I'm trying to, I keep going back on the TV because every now and then, yeah, it freezes. But it seems like it only freezes on the TV for me. And so I keep going back and then going back on it again. But it's just stuck on this image, a chiller, which is just disgusting, with his arm up. And is it frozen? Yeah. Fucking hell, man. Maybe I have to, let me see. Sorry. I don't know how I'll fix it. I might have to stop the stream. Because I certainly ain't done yet. Motherfucker. Full of shit. I'm sorry. I didn't even know. You should have told me. Right, yeah, let me start. I'll have to start this one and start another one. Yeah, so give me a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I was talking for about 30 of them, weren't I? Right, I'm stopping. I'm going to start another one. Give me 3 minutes, okay? Love you. Bye.